about these where you go to a place and there's the clues all around and you got to focus on them after you kill everybody. Tell you where the treasure is. Yeah. The note does not give any indication of the whereabouts of the valuables.
Here's a message of importance to millions of people who are continually pale and washed out, weak and run down. Doctors will tell you that these conditions are often caused by a deficiency. The iron you need to keep you physically fit and mentally alert. Medical studies show that 2 out of 3 women and many men lack the daily iron your body requires in a form your body can easily use and put to work. Every dose gives you more than your daily minimum iron requirement. So if you're not getting the iron your body needs, if you feel weak, run down, and are easily upset, start taking iron today.
Yeah, I don't know, Liz. I mean, some of it may be cutting out just because of the way the audio is routed through, but everything else should be coming in loud and clear. I don't know. TGIF, everybody. Welcome to Have No Sphere, right here on the Iron Realm Media YouTube channel. And man, has it been a super hectic evening. No, it hasn't. As many of you have guessed, things have been on the Red Dead side for the last little bit. Or just trying to decide what the hell we're doing. We haven't really come up with much. Other than we'll just go live and figure out what to do from there. But most everybody's here. There's a chance we will still see a Cami. It may not necessarily be unheard of. But I don't know. What you can do is say hello to at least her household. Over there with Mr. Zachary Zabala. You might recognize him from his little YouTube channel called Good Times for All. Spelled not at all how you might think it is. Zach, how the hell are you doing? You're muted. Nope, you're still muted.
Then we can't get to the mute button.
All right, that'd be fine. We'll just say hello to Mr. Walter Johnson then. He's got a little channel here on YouTube called Flat Earth Head. Walter, how are you?
There we go. Sorry about that.
Man. Oh, it's my turn.
Okay, go ahead.
No, go.
That's weird. Zoom will not pop up on my thing. I found a little box up in the corner, and it's like, what's going on here? Yeah, I don't know.
Definitely fighting with it.
It just minimized. I can't bring it like up the Zoom screen.
I wonder if it's, I don't know. Maybe they did cancel our subscription. Although I think we've been on for longer than 40 minutes, which is, I think, the max limit.
Gotcha.
So how are you doing, Zach?
Not too bad. Feeling better. I coughed up a little bit of stuff this morning, but that was it. I think I'm just about done.
Good.
Yeah. It was cold today, high of 41 degrees. I know I'm whining to all you people up north. Believe me, I know. That's chilly when you're used to it, you know, not being that cold. So, yeah, I didn't go out too well. We went out, did some running, and went shopping and stuff like that. But we all three got out of the house and did some running and shopping together. It was fun. But, yeah, just got me a nice little nap in this afternoon. It was nice.
Good deal.
Nice day. How about you? Good day?
It was a good day. It was a quiet, uneventful day. Spent most of it at work. Then came home and fucked around a little bit. Hopped on and fucked around a little bit, and here we are. How about you, Walter? How was your day?
My day was a little... you know, I live in a small town with very few choices of things to go get grocery-wise or mercantile-related or food. You know, even when you're in that quick, want to get something and don't have time to cook, I got to do a show, that kind of thing. It's a small town. And because of that, we all are aware that we're going to have, you know, abrupt time sometimes getting exactly what you want. It has been October since I've been able to pull up in our little local establishment. I don't want to give them any credit or advertising, but they're really popular for one of their chicken sandwiches right now. And they just came out with a blackened version like 6 months ago or so, and it became my favorite. October is the last time I was able to pull up there and get one. Every time I go there now, it's, oh, well, we're out. Oh, well, we're out. Oh, it'll take 30 minutes to cook them or get them defrosted or whatever. It's like, y'all know y'all are like a place that sells that, right? That's what y'all do, is sell that. Not if y'all don't do jewelry or plumbing. I don't, you know, y'all do that. Anyway. So, yeah, it was one of those kind of days. And then it's been raining. It's been funky. Cats have been out of control today. I don't know what their deal is, but yeah. It's been a Friday. I'm glad we're getting to hang out. Getting some frustration out on the game definitely helped. And now that we're here with you lovely people, that should help much more. How was your day all around, though?
It was good.
Like, how's the weather over there? Is the energy funk over there? Because, man, it's been funky here for a couple of days, it feels like. It's just
as soon as I walked out, we noticed just they've been spraying like crazy.
Right. That's kind of what I feel. Is like it's been really overdone. I mean, everybody's sick. Everybody's sick with some kind of lung-related issue. You know, and these are all people that I know 100% didn't do any genetic altering on their bodies. So for this to hit all these people I know as hard as it has, including me, I mean, it's gotten me to the point where I've literally had to back off pretty much completely for some days to try to get my lungs back in some kind of usable shape. They are wheezy, and it's just, it won't go anywhere. I do the Mucinex, I do the Muslin or whatever it is. I've always gone to fenugreek and thyme, and I had run out before I tried this new stuff. And it's got other stuff in it, like burdock root and other things that are supposed to help with, you know, productive coughing. And I'm like, got almost the whole jar eaten. They're little gummies. And that just seems like it hasn't done a whole lot for me. So I finally ordered some fenugreek and thyme just a few days ago, and it got here yesterday. And I finally got some in me, and I'm already feeling less, like I can take a full deep breath without that wheeze hitting and choking me at the end of it. So if you haven't ever tried fenugreek and thyme, and it's got to be the combo. There's one out there called Fenuthyme. It's quite popular. There's others on some of the big ordering sites that you can get your hands on that are equally good. Just look at the ingredients. You want to make sure you're not getting crap, you know. And read reviews. I always do that. But yeah, that's helped me in my lung situation over the years because, you know, being a smoker, you tend to abuse them a bit more than the average person who doesn't. So finding out years ago that would help, I kind of keep it on hand just for that. So definitely highly recommend fenugreek and thyme.
Check that out. I mean, there's been some sickliness going around. I think Dixie's gotten it. David's gotten it. There's people at work that have gotten it. I've
There you go.
luckily avoided it this far.
And see, that's the other part of this that's driving me nuts is that we've done, over the last, 3 years now, we've talked to enough people who have enough preponderance of evidence leading me to believe that the germ theory that we were taught in school might not be the correct theory. So that leads me to go, okay, then what the hell is this? Why is everybody sick at the same time? The only thing that I could put together is they definitely seriously started spraying again right before the holidays, like noticeably. But,
Yeah.
I'm a paranoid dude who does Flat Earth shows, so who knows?
No, it was very noticeable today. I mean, as soon as we got out on the road, Cami was like, "Oh wow, they've been busy. Look at the sky." Yeah, it sucks, man.
And Shell had just recently gotten over it right before I got it. So it was, what are y'all doing? Y'all are so bad today. And that's the other thing. Whatever the energy is, the cats are out of control. They're bickering with each other. That was Claire, who is the sweetest cat that is in this house. And she is literally striking the hammer blow strike, not the I want to play with you strike, the get away from me, I'm not in the mood for you. You know, the different one.
Yeah.
At Bender for no reason. He's sitting here on my mouse pad. Here, I'll show you the little crazy. Well, they moved, of course, when I moved for the for the camera. But yeah, they're out of control.
Yeah, there's
stop
something
it.
in the air. That's for sure.
Y'all stop it.
Yeah, there's
They're
been
out
no
of control.
lack of craziness lately. It seems like that's the new drug almost.
Yeah.
And the news just feeds it. Doesn't matter if it's true or not. Two sources. Ha, I just want to be the first one to say it. Somebody, I'm repeating somebody. I forget who. But yeah, it's true that they don't even care if what they say is true anymore. I mean, that's not journalism. That's like the Globe or the National Enquirer. Stuff my grandma used to read. Yeah, they had her, man. The whole Hollywood all being saints and all that kind of stuff. And this is, look at them on vacation and this and that and blah, blah, blah. She liked the nice ones about the, I don't think that was Enquirer. That might have been something else.
The Star?
Star, maybe. Yeah, it's one of those that just like glamorize, the Hollywood elite. That was like her favorite one. She had to get one
Don't forget,
every week.
That was the go-to info source for the Men in Black. So, was it the Midnight Star? Was that it? Was that the one that had Bat Boy on the cover? I'm trying. Bat Boy, met the president. No, nobody remembers Bat Boy. Let me go find Bat Boy. You will. Hang on. Well, hang on. I don't know how to operate this thing. Give me a second.
I got fire coming out of an animal.
So yeah, I'm not even in chat. That's how bad it is, guys. We're bad truthers tonight. We should be punished and put on our third channel.
Don't say that.
Oh,
well, it sucks. You don't really want to have a guest on.
I know that was what we just talked about before the show.
Yeah.
I was talking to Mario towards the end of the year, the guy that had the silver dimes, Flat Earth dimes, and telling him, we had gotten back from our vacation, which is when I started talking to him, when we took our break in October, I think, September, I don't even know. And then I told him Josh is getting a computer, so we'll have a better, presentation when we get there and everything. He was all excited, and I think everybody had even gotten in touch with him, or everybody who was going to get in touch with him and order some stuff. I know Liz did. And then the holidays hit, and it was like, well, holidays and everything's crazy, and then we got bumped. And it's like, yeah, okay. We'll get him on here, though. I mean, I'm sure he wouldn't care that it's our backup channel, but I would,
Well, yeah, when you're trying to help people out and promote them, you want to do it to the best of your capabilities, at least. And that's not on our backup channel.
I just don't do it right, yeah.
Well, there's not nearly as many subscribers, so we don't get nearly as many views when we're on our backup channel. It's just, yeah.
Hang on, here we go. Let me share.
You gonna give it a try?
Bad boy.
Oh, I gotta mercy kill this guy. Sorry, pal.
Y'all remember Bat Boy, right? Come on.
Oh, Bat Boy.
Yeah.
I remember I had one of those
and there was
retro horror movie poster folders back in elementary school, and I had Bat Boy on there.
Right, and then there was always these. Bam! That alien was always the go-to alien. Bush.
I don't remember.
Ross Perot even. Oh yeah, Bat Boy was the shit. And then that alien, that particular alien with the jawbone, that was like their go-to alien. I mean, by the time this was happening, it was me, Mystery Science Theater, in these papers, reading them for the comedy when I would pick them up at my grandma's house. Absolutely, she had them. Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely, she had them.
Did your mom make fun of her for it?
She didn't really. We weren't that, mean to grandma. She was.
Well, no, not to her face. I'm saying
I'm just saying
we
were all looking for the aliens too. It was just funny that she was reading these papers that were obviously silly. I mean,
yeah, you should have heard my aunt sitting around in the room.
She was reading
when they'd had a few drinks. They'd sit around in the room and talk about grandma. Oh man, the stuff that she did when they were younger, because she was very, very Christian, like Catholic church. They went to Catholic church. She went to church like 3 times a week forever. Never even went on a date after Grandpa passed away, I guess.
Right.
Just it was. She just wasn't a happy person. Like religion was like, I don't know. Almost like life was a punishment. This was the grandma
who was married to the preacher. My grandpa, that was the preacher. Mm-hmm. That was his wife. Yeah. So it was kind of great that she wound up reading that stuff.
Yeah, the stuff grandma would do. My oldest cousin, she would sit him down and on the toilet and have a sandwich and a glass of milk and this and that to make sure he did his daily poop. Like when it was time to poop, when grandma told you it was time to poop, you better hope you had to poop or else you were going to be sitting there for a while. It stopped by the time he was 20 years older than me. So I kind of lucked out there.
She's also where I got my sweet tooth, genetically and environmentally, because there was never a time you didn't go to grandma's that there wasn't some type of snacky thing happening. Either she had made something, usually a gushy cake, which was one of her homemade cakes, which literally when I can remember as a young child, her putting lard in it. And then as we got a little older, it was Crisco. So it had Crisco and buttermilk. I mean, it was a heart stopper. Big old thing of butter. It was ridiculously rich, and you could eat that cake by the handfuls by itself. But while it's hot, in the porcelain pan, it was used only for that cake. That porcelain pan was for that cake. And sometimes dressing when she made extra dressing. But otherwise, that pan was strictly for that cake. I have that pan now right over there under my stack of pans. I inherited that because I make a mean gushy cake. Anyway, while it's hot, you take it out and poke holes with a fork all over it. And you pour the hot Hershey's cocoa syrup, homemade, that you just made up on the stove, all over it. And oh my God, deadly. I had to quit bringing them to Christmas because it was pissing off the people that were bringing all the fancy, like, woo, frou-frou stuff that they were proud of, and everybody would finish the gushy cake, and then they might take a bite of their whatever.
I wasn't expecting that Deadeye to go out and just tag everything.
Dude,
Yeah.
yeah.
Josh just quick drawed like 5 different animals.
Dude, Deadeye is the shit. That is my deal. That's why I was telling you about those cards. I'll help you with the cards.
Got me a 3-star Rocky Mountain Bighorn Ram.
I'm trying to get to chat so I can actually say hey to people because I am being a bad.
Yeah, Andrew B is just getting, well, he said he'll jump in when he gets home. He's not quite home yet. Awesome.
It's nice. We had a preview of the device today. It was quite impressive and quite dangerous. Quite dangerous.
Yeah, you got to be careful. That's for sure.
Well, I heard your reaction when he said how many watts and volts and all that, so I figured he was pushing the edge with it.
Yeah, you don't want to, like you said, on that one, it depends on where you touch it too. You touch it at the base, you're going to have a bad time. That's, you know.
Wait, I don't want to rest. Just get on the...
So you start at the top. It's kind of like the fuck around and find out chart. You just start at the top and work your way down. And you find out how much you want to fuck around. How much you're willing to find out.
Uh-oh, did we lose Liz already? I see that you were sleeping before we got here, Liz. I am sorry. This is Jonathan's fault.
Oh, it's not showing up for me to skin this one.
Ah.
Is that because you know I can do it? Okay.
What's up, Fletch? I haven't seen you in a minute, buddy.
I know, Fletch. How you doing, brother?
Good to see you. Just so you know, there's a cat outside named Fletch that we have. The kitten, the little fat one. That's her name. That was my granddaughter. She said, this one's going to be named Fletch. I'm like, what? I got a buddy named Fletch. Well, I call him Fletch because I'm a retard.
Oh, legendary Onyx Wolf. I didn't even see it pop up on my thing. I wasn't watching the mini-map. I was watching the chat. Yeah, it said it. All I saw was it got away.
That sucks.
Wah, 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 wah. Which way are we going, Josh? Left or right? Let's see.
Rye Bread made it. What's up, Rye?
Liz, which way? Left or right? There is no wrong answer.
Oh, what's up,
We'll let the chat decide.
Over here in a minute. Well, we obviously didn't have a topic or a guest, and we were playing already, so we just kind of went live and figured we'd figure it out. And
As you can see, we have.
as you see, we figured it out. Wait, what did Liz do? Liz says, I flat smacked a woman trying to tell me it's the spin of the earth that makes the days longer. So the earth speeds up and slows down for the seasons? Is that how that works for her in her world? Good God.
Well,
Now you see why it's so hard, Liz.
I
You
said
see
we
why
don't
it's
live
so
on
hard
a
to
globe
try
and told
to...
her. Oops, sorry.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just taking a sip because I got super dry mouth in the middle of it. I said, no, we don't live on a globe, and told her about the sun's analemma, right? She said, oh, and left. Love it.
Yeah, when you start dropping big words and stuff like that, they're like, oh, okay.
You know some stuff. I might need to
You know some stuff. Yeah, maybe I'll just end this conversation right here.
Or what's better, not that, oh, you know some stuff, but shit, you're asking me questions and I don't know shit.
Right.
So we got to stop
right.
this conversation right now.
Oh, and then Ryan, Rybrad, commenting on the comments earlier, saying, everybody's bodies are made up of the same type of cells. When your cells are detoxing, they communicate with yours and other people's. That's my theory.
I like that.
I like that. That's kind of what I was saying. I don't know how long that got. We were talking about it, and it was like, to me, it's that whole thing of nomadic. you know, there's a whole lot of nomadic in me anyway, and the people I know and my family and all that. So yeah, it's time to move on, get rid of the bad shit here, leave it, and let's go somewhere else.
Yeah, I mean,
they get sick in the winter.
which stars you're under, you know? Which stars
Right.
get to shine down on you without the sun's light there to, overpower them, or I don't know. Yeah, there's so many different possibilities of why you get sick and what it actually is. It's kind of like the sky, you know? We've been lied to about all this stuff our whole lives, and now we're finally looking into it, and it's like, wow, I don't know anything. I know what I've been told. I can regurgitate if that's what you're asking. Yeah, I can do that.
Right.
But that's not knowing. That's totally different than knowing something. Knowing something means that, you've touched it, you've tested, you've taken measurements, core samples, whatever. You know what that thing's made of. Oh, okay. I'm at another fork in the road.
Well, I see another. Wait, I went by. What was it?
Angela, right or left?
What was that?
You get to decide which way we're going. I'm going to take a look around a little bit. Ooh, that's
it was Wombat saying, just made some poutine. Look, dude, oh my God. I had no clue. I'm way a little south of Canada. And went to this, was it a beer garden we were at? And they had it there. But not only did they have it as an offering, they also had taken it and put a little Cajun to it. You could get it with Boudin in it. So it was boutine. And it was grubbing. I tried both, and they were both equally good. I say that I'm about it. Some poutine or Putin, however you say it.
Did it? Okay, Angela may not have heard. Okay, Sherry, the chocolate queen. Should I go left or right at this crossing? Every time I come up to a fork in the road, you guys will get to decide which way we're going to go, unless we're going somewhere. Josh and I are just hunting right now. Sherry, what kind of seeds make a beer garden? Hops?
Hops.
Liz says left again. Okay. What is this for? I'll just ask.
All left.
I'm just going to ask left or right, and the first person to answer decides instead of choosing.
Right.
Angela says right now.
Oh, it's too late. I'm going back to the game for a minute because I hear it telling me I'm about to get timed out. Yep. Oh, Lord.
There'll be another fork in the road here soon.
If not, then we'll just spoon.
There you go, Josh. Cinematic mode.
And I got to get to you guys because I'm not at you guys at all. I'm by myself. I had that mission come up, so I went and did it. Oh, here's another one. What is this? Oh, moonshine.
It sucks that when I have my... Oh, there's a fork in the road. Sorry. Left or right? Who's going to decide? Who's quickest on the draw?
How are you seeing both at the same time? I can't make that happen.
I have two monitors.
Oh, you cheating bastard.
I need a left.
Oh, I can take my phone and put it up here.
Get drunk again? We can do that, Liz. We can get drunk again. We're going right.
All right, should I go through this? I don't know if I can kill them all by myself, though. That's a lot of them. I'm going to do it. I'm gonna
you do it, Walter. You kill them.
Kill them. Kill them all.
Kill them. Kill them all. Anybody? No?
Like from 10 seconds ago.
No. Specifically saying, kill them. Kill them all. Kill them. Kill them all. It was in Starship Trooper, Johnny Rico. Oh. Very noticeably enunciated every fucking letter in them.
We're getting tacked, Josh.
Kill them. Kill them all.
Yeah, we are.
I don't know what I did to... Oh, I ran this guy over, I bet.
All right, let me throw down on these bitches. Show them what I got.
I just gave one extra for good measure there. But to get drunk, oh my, he killed my horse.
That bastard. There you go. Now you can give him one for good measure.
Bastard.
You getting me though? They ain't fucking around. They're serious after mine.
I call my horse flat as fuck. Or flatif. This is
Flatif.
Josh that you're watching this. Yeah, I've been watching. Angela's been making sourdough bread. I love sourdough
Oh,
bread.
dude, send me some mother. No, don't do that because I last time I had gotten a oh man, hold up, I'm getting shot. Last time I got some sourdough from a friend, I never did get it right. I can't make it happen. I don't know what that secret is to it, but mine turned out like
Get
a
it
brick
living
every
and
time.
growing and
I couldn't
yeah.
get but to getting the right, results with it is difficult for me anyway. I never have made much homemade bread. I used to make some with Mom back in the day, but trying it on my own with that sourdough,
Oh.
come on, dude, really?
Glad I got to see that.
Oh, wrong button. I do that all the time.
All right,
I haven't heard you quick draw in a while, Walter. You've been getting better at that. Nemo will be quick drawing though. I love all the new guys starting to play. Josh is pretty good. He doesn't do it very often.
Nemo was handling business today pretty decently though.
Yeah, he's
once you get the controls down, it's really easy to get into a game.
He's a first person type of. He's been playing them a lot. Yeah, we're gonna go get drunk, Walter. You want me to suck you in?
I'm coming in a second.
Look at this game. That looks cool.
Done.
See, and this isn't even really fair. You guys aren't really seeing it. Not because of even the graphic quality. That's not even it. Because when Josh stops, you should be able to see better. But it's winter in the game right now. They're having a Christmas thing going on. So it's always really foggy and cloudy, and there's no sunshine shining on anything to light everything up.
Ain't no sunshine in my game.
Yeah, this is like the coolest game when it comes to visuals. Like, I can ride around on a horse and just, like, at this speed and just look at scenery. I'm pretty sure it won all kinds of awards and stuff.
Yeah, big time.
But yeah, that's why I play this game, just because it's neat. And I'll quit playing it, and then I'll come back and start playing it again. Because you do get bored with everything.
Well, the game got no support. After a certain point, Rockstar, went all in on their cash cow, which is GTA 5, and they quit really supporting this game in any meaningful way. There was so many things they found in the files, all these hacker people that go in and look at what's hidden in the game. Like at one point, we were going to have the ability to have horses we could raise on a ranch. We were going to have like a different way to do robberies, like in the building, go in and do a robbery. It was like all kind of stuff that we're going to add to it that they just never did because it didn't make as much money for them as GTA does.
It's a shame because the people of the dev team that put this together, man, you could tell they put a lot of.
All right, I'm ready.
There's a giant skeleton in this game.
Yeah, I found
a giant skeleton up in the mountains.
Right now, let's do that. I'm gonna find it. I had it last night to go show whoever, and I never did go to it.
There's like a whale bone out in the desert. It's crazy. Some of the stuff you'll find just. The dinosaur bone is on one of the trails, actually. Where are you at, Walter?
North too, because not everybody in the game. I'm ready. Set me in. Or have you already done it?
No, here, I'm going to go to I'm at my camp. I didn't go to the thing. I'm going to fast travel, and I'll suck both you guys in.
Yeah, you will.
Stupid. Oh, I'm not in your posse. That's the problem. You better stop. You better stop.
Yeah, just let me know when you're in, and I'm gonna go to it right now.
When I hit rejoin posse, it put me in a screen of like I must be going to your session.
Yeah, it's right now. I'm getting so sick of this winter session because it's not the real game. Like just the views and like you can see all the animals better and stuff. Just everything you can see so much better. This kind of ruins all that hard work they put into it. But I get it. It's only for a couple weeks during Christmas. And this is actually, pull up your map for a second, Josh.
All right. I'm going to mark where they are.
This is, I think, 7 states in the United States. I think it's Arizona, New Mexico, parts of Utah, and Colorado. And then it has like Montana up that way, all the way down to Louisiana, kind of. There's.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely got Louisiana.
But it's the United States. Parts of the United States it's built off of. Like you can go to Yellowstone, there's geysers there and all kinds. There isn't the big giant hole. They only have so much room on the map. So they, picked and chose what they could put on here.
There was a posse joke there, but I'm not going to say it.
Okay, you're in the posse, you said? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I am. I marked on the map where the giant is.
Okay, I'll get us all together. We don't have to do the moon show. Oh, let's go get drunk for Liz real quick.
Okay, that's fine.
The sound with no echo. Okay, awesome. We don't have an echo.
And your boss?
Yes, we will avoid all the blood and guts, Liz. No skinning animals, no... I mean, we might have to shoot some people. But not just going to see the giant, not unless... This game's weird. Like, you'll just be riding by someone and they'll get mad and pull out their gun and start shooting at you when you don't do anything at all. Okay, so I don't think I should serve.
Shooting out of her doesn't normally... That's not part of the game.
Oh, I didn't even see anybody with fire.
Who got fire?
That's what I don't understand. It's why I see certain things and y'all don't, and y'all see some stuff and I don't. I don't know how the hacking works that way, or just me, or just y'all. Wait, what? When did I miss a day? I'm aggravated at myself. I told myself not to miss a day. I had like 6 days in, and I must have missed, or 5 days in, but I must have missed one. I bet I did it wrong, thinking the time shift hadn't happened and it already had. Because I know I played pretty much every day with somebody. Hi, buddy.
Oh.
Anyway, what have I got to do? Oh, I got to sell.
Did you get kicked, Josh?
Of course I did.
Yep.
I got error because there's a hacker. We forgot to change our things, didn't we? I did.
Yeah, I didn't change it either.
I did.
But still, it's probably just because of the hacker with all the fire and all the bullshit.
In the room with me, apparently.
Garbage.
And see, this kind of crap should be fixed immediately when it happens.
Yeah.
In 3 months, they get this taken care of. And that's usually about when patches come through for this game.
Yeah, I've never seen... Well, I mean, hackers, you have to have hacker hunters in this game. Because they're just going to go and get a new profile.
How much to hire that dude, you know?
Yeah.
We can't afford him, I know.
No, he does his modding for free. Yeah, he said the only people that pay him are YouTube and Steam.
And Steam?
Steam,
yeah. Schnitzel?
He just was so tired of hackers in the game. People, I don't know if he modded his own script or what, but when you have like moderator capabilities, you can do crazy stuff in these games to where you can, just make things. You can put a bunch of landmines around them or call in a Bradley tank or put a rocket in their butt and shoot them up in the sky. Like people have made him all kinds of different things. A shark comes up out of the ground and just eats a guy.
Oh, buddy, what are you doing?
Or he'll like make it so you can't do damage to other players and stuff like that. Or you drop your gun every time you try to shoot it. Yeah, it's hilarious. Some of the stuff that
Really?
these people have done to try to deter cheaters.
Boy,
And cheating is rampant. It is so horrible. I mean, I love playing on the PC. It's so much better and easier, you know, because you can get games from all different types of platforms where there used to just be like, this game's only on this system and this game's only on this system.
Right.
But still, the capabilities of, you know, programmers being able to hack is, and like make their own mods to add to it. I can't stand that. There's got to be a way to stop that. But
Well,
then again, I don't know enough about
when the money
computers.
stopped flowing in GTA. So the way it works, the way GTA has, or Rockstar has their GTA money scheme worked out, they'll let hackers run rampant because what happens is the hackers do things like, dude, there was one day I was playing and every few seconds it would say in the corner that I had put $999,999 bounty on myself. And that money would then go out of my banking account. Who was getting it, I don't know, but it was disappearing out of my bank. And I mean, you know how much money I have over there, or when we were getting. Bender, what are you doing, bro? That's the third time he has literally reached out and scratched my hand under the table. Why are you doing that? Not in a playful way, like I'm bleeding right now. Sorry, I'm aggravated with him.
Hank and Minner have been
what is going on with y'all today? They've been nuts.
retarded today,
and I know
too.
It's not even close to food time. So, sorry, I lashed out, but dude, I'm bleeding. I can't believe he's done that. Give me a minute. Let me go feed him and see if that'll chill him out. I'm going into my camp. Dude, come here. Come here, buddy. Come here. Yeah, come see me.
It's a bear, Mr. Kitty. It's a bear.
Yeah. Just don't scratch me, buddy. If you want my attention, just come over here.
Boom, 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 boom,
Yeah, just come over
boom.
here. He's the only one in here, too. It's not like they're swarming and starving like they do sometimes. I don't know what his trip is.
Go to West Elizabeth, she says. I meant for me playing. Maybe a horse crapped on their breakfast, Zack. Yeah, they're still playing Jingle Bells, Liz. Bender is on a bender. Yeah, he is.
Yes, he is. He's on a tear, man. I don't know what is that. Was him? Like he instigated what was going on.
Yeah, Brian says his dog like nipped at him, which he never does.
Right. Yeah.
You know, when he was trying to get him.
The energy. Maybe
They know.
And shit,
Animals know when things are going to happen. They have that sixth sense. It's weird.
The god of chaos is headed our way. I'll be right back. I need something to drink, and I'm gonna go get this blood off my hand.
Send him to Scotland, Liz says. Yeah. I don't know. Have you seen all the people talking about animals dying on airlines when they send their animals in the planes? They don't pressurize them right, and the temperature gets too cold in the places where they have them. If you don't have them like right there, there's no way I would send Hank in something like that. No way. They say, oh, it's only a 20% chance they're going to... Yeah, it's 1 in 5. So you got 10 dogs on there. That means 2 of them are dead? No, I don't want to play that game. Not with my Bubba's life. There ain't no way. I don't even know if it's that high. But it's crazy how many pets die on planes, they say. Or it's all just people on the internet making shit up. It's hard to believe anything you see anymore. Did you crash again, Josh?
It wasn't letting me load in for some reason. Like the game wouldn't even start. It's throwing me black screens and weird shit. But I got it. I'm coming in now.
All right, Andrew forgets where he put the Zoom link. I'll drop one in Ironworks.
See if you can send it to him directly.
Okay.
Not that I don't trust the people in the Ironworks chat, but still, it's just easier to keep track of that way.
There we go. Done. I doed it. All right, I'm going to join Walter's game.
All right.
I'm gonna... Oh, man. I didn't hear a whole lot more. Did you hear Megyn Kelly? What is she on?
Fox, I think.
Is she still on Fox? Yeah, something like that. But she said that we're going to be hearing from Jeffrey Epstein soon. Kind of in a cryptic way. Maybe like he had a tape out or something like that. I don't know. Like, in case I commit suicide, can you play this for me? Blah, blah, blah. But yeah, it was really, really cryptic. Just about Epstein, that we're going to hear from him this year. Soon.
It wouldn't
really
surprise
weird.
Me. Wouldn't surprise me if he came out and said, "Hey, look, I didn't hang myself.
I'm still alive." Oh, wouldn't that shake everything all up?
Guess who didn't kill himself, motherfuckers?
They'd never let that happen.
Not likely. Not fucking likely.
Nemo's heading over. Oh, snap. Who's that?
Andrew. If I can get up to
Andrew B. There's Nemo. I'm just going to sit by the fire for a moment. Sit by the fire. You don't see us, Nemo? I see you. You should get in the call. Has Nemo ever joined us on Zoom?
Live on the air? I don't think so.
Cheers, gentlemen. Can you hear me?
There he
Hey,
is.
there he
What's up,
is.
Andrew?
Okay, cool. I got to get this whole thing set up real quick because I have a glass tabletop right here, so I have to set up the whole... It's really heavy, so I have to set it up, and then I will show everybody that wants to see what a Jacob's ladder actually is, and I'll show you the data plate for it, and actually explain to you how, well, electricity works, if you guys want to hear about it.
Yeah.
Even though electricity is still a theory.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, I know. And I've got textbooks over here that it actually says electrical theory. Not electrical fact. Theory. So
That's wild.
I'm going to get that set up, and then I will get my... last night was a little... earlier this morning was a little weird because I didn't have my webcam positioned in the right spot. And my microphone was a little bit far away, so I'm going to have to try and figure that out as well. And then I will show it to you, because it's pretty cool.
It gets scary, dude, putting your electronic equipment, like, close to those things, doesn't it?
Yeah, and I was going to do it down in my garage on my workbench, but I was like, damn it, my gas line is, like, really close. So I'm not going to bring a 15,000 volt Jacob's ladder next to my gas line.
Yeah. Smart. That could end badly.
So I'm going to get that set up, and then after that, I will let you know. But in the meantime, Zack, you were talking about there was a different type of generator you were discussing earlier this morning that you asked me about, and I didn't know what it was.
Yeah, it's not really a generator. It's just a way to just grab either a high potential or a low potential charge. You can add that charge to things with that. You generate the the charge by just friction, by rubbing like cat fur on a piece of glass. You rub it on there, and then, or silk on a piece of glass, cat fur on a piece of rubber. But you rub
That's
that
right.
silk on the piece of glass, and it creates a static charge there, and then you set. Here, I have one. I'll show you guys here in a second.
Right on.
Yeah, it's wild.
'Cause anytime that someone talks about anything in regards to that, I am open ears.
And it's wild because when it's all down there, sitting on there, you actually touch it. But it doesn't remove all the charge. It only removes, like, that's where the charge gets separated. So if I put something that creates a low potential down, I will grab the low potential. It's hard to explain. But I actually put my finger on it and touch the thing and, like, discharge the top of the plate while the bottom of the plate is resting on the object. I'll show you. Yeah, it's wild. And then you can take it and touch things and add a charge to that. And then not enough to get like 5,000 volts even. It's very weak. This was like one of the first things they were playing with back in the day. Walter Lewin said, this is like the electric rods where you can grab, electrostatic rods even. But this was just a little device that they had designed so you could actually take the charge from that piece of glass and put it onto something else. Not in big quantities at all, though. Like, I mean, it'll make a shock noise. I feel a little shock when I do it, but it's nothing. It's, So it might be like, it's not even a quarter of an inch, and a quarter of an inch is about 5,000 volts. Depending on how dry or humid it is. So,
And I want to continue hearing about that, but I'm going to have to go AFK for a little tiny bit because I need to go down into my garage and get one of my multimeters out so I can actually show you guys. I mean, I'm not even sure if the multimeter is going to be able to read it because it's 15,000 volts, and most multimeters, standard multimeters, do not read up to that kind of voltage.
yeah. Yeah, you don't want to be blowing your stuff up.
Well, if you have a good multimeter, like a Fluke, then it'll just
that's what we have.
Yeah. Fluke is Fluke, Fleur, and X-Tech are the...
It gets expensive, too, those Flukes. It's crazy.
Yeah, I've got a $10,000 multimeter, so...
Yeah, wow.
Come on, buddy. Get down.
But this is what I do for a living, so it's
Yeah.
Come on,
it's
Steve.
fun. But I will definitely be prepared for this because Liz has asked me about that multiple times so far, and she wants to see it because she didn't see it when I was doing the live presentation after the stream earlier today. So I'm going to be showing how this works, and I'm going to have to get a bowl of water ready because I'm going to light something on fire with it.
Nice. I can't wait. I like fire.
So I apologize for the delay, but I will
Fine.
be back as soon as possible when I'm fully ready.
Oh, did you start your posse?
Me? I thought y'all had the posse going already. It looked like I just sat down by the fire while y'all were.
Yeah, okay, this isn't my... Yeah, but where are your campsite?
Josh, what was that thing you sent me with the sound called? I'm trying to find the program real quick, and I can't remember the name of it. That last thing.
You're kind of quiet there, Walter.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I moved my mic with the cat situation.
I don't remember.
I don't either. It crashed while I was out doing the cat food or whatever, because I had it in my ear going through that thing. I'm trying to remember. Steel? Was that it? Steel something?
Not sure.
Damn it. We'll find it. I think that's what it was.
But yeah, you go ahead and start your posse so we can use your camp stuff.
See why it crashed. I thought it like was a startup and it was going. Oh, I know it was. I had to go through there.
Steelseries.com. Sonar is the program.
So, yeah.
Steelseries.com is the site, I guess.
Yeah, that took it back over when I turned that on. Because somehow, who knows? Cat may have stepped on it going through. Yeah.
Still coughing. Nemo quit the hole in the wall, gang.
All right, yes.
Yeah, I'm
so,
stand
yeah, y'all
down.
want to go see show them the giant while we're waiting for Andrew?
Yeah.
All right, let me get my posse up. Posse up! Ramblers?
Regulators.
Right.
All right, ramblers, let's get rambling.
Make us a good stew, because I don't have one. I've used all my meat. I haven't been hunting today. Who's that?
Ooh, I'm making
Josh, you
Saint
wanna rock?
Denis stew.
On the rock.
We're using reptile meat, parasol mushrooms, and fine brandy. Wow, I've never used reptile meat.
No, I haven't ever eaten.
It doesn't
I'm
say
just saying.
reptile, though. It says herptile. Herptile.
Interesting.
Huh.
I'll have some Saint Denis stew.
I have eaten reptile before. I've eaten gator.
I've eaten alligator one time.
Yeah, me too. No, I've eaten it a couple
Once.
times. I ate it again when I went down to Alabama for a while.
All right, let me mark this on the map. We don't want to go shooting up the people.
Yeah, well, I'm going to restock just in case.
Well,
Well,
yeah, do
quick
that.
draw.
Quick draw. I love it.
Yeah, I better as well. There's no telling. Let me, I don't want to have that on anymore. Let me put on something different real quick. Where's my count? There it is.
We're not going to be shooting people.
Want it? Let me
Or
say
step.
it.
Not letting you save it?
Yeah, it won't let me save on my outfit. I can hold 7 outfits in my bag, and it only lets me keep 5 right now. And I don't understand what I'm doing to make it do that.
There's these moonshine guys over here. What do they call them?
I'm going to put a beaver on my head.
Yeah, you are. Right in the middle of the posse.
Even as I said it, I knew Josh would be trampling it, tackling it, not even waiting a second to go. Okay, I see people in 3 directions. Where are y'all headed?
Nowhere, I was just chasing Nemo.
I'm headed to the mark.
To the mark. Okay. I'm just making sure. Who needs a ride right here that's still by me?
I do.
You know,
Yeah, come.
yeah.
Ooh,
I can ride both of y'all.
Cactipides.
He ate himself a cacti. Where you going, Nemo? Nemo's trying to get there first.
Is that him?
I'm gonna catch you, Nemo.
What in the hell is happening right now? The cat player is sitting here watching me play. She's looking at the screen. Just sitting here chilling. What are you doing, little girl? When I say the cats are weird, when I go, are y'all hungry? And they all come running. And it's never like, where is anybody to eat? They're all waiting. So I'm looking around and mama's not there. Rizzo, where is she at? I come in here, she's still laying there asleep on her little perch area on the top of the tree array. Just sitting there. What is the red behind us?
Oh, I'll find it. I'll shoot it.
I don't know. It just popped up for a second and then disappeared. I don't know what that was.
I still see it back there. I think.
Whatever. But yeah, she just lay there. I asked her like 4 different times if she was hungry. She just looked at me. I'm like, okay, great.
Gonna be some coyotes ahead.
Is it? Yeah, it's
Or
gotta be
wolves.
some kind of
There's-
animals.
Ooh, wolves. I see
There they are.
3 of them.
I ran over a coyote.
I need the meat. I ain't gonna lie.
Sorry, Liz.
She's not watching us, is she?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh no, Liz, close your eyes. I forgot. I for some reason thought she was watching Zack. Like, that's pretty much the go-to chair. So in my mind, that's who she's watching. Okay, don't look at what I'm doing.
Don't watch this.
I'll turn away.
Yeah, do a spin. Do some like emotes or something. But yeah, the big game meat, when you season it with thyme or wild mint or oregano, it makes it like really good stuff. Way better than normal cooked meat. And just one wolf gives you 3 pieces of the big game meat. This is how to be when it time comes. You better get used to it.
Yeah, when there ain't no meat at the grocery store, I'll be eating
the
meat.
butcher ain't there.
Just saying. I've done it before, and I didn't need to. I just wanted to learn how to do it. It's really not as bad as you think it is. I thought it was going to,
Only time it gets bad is if you puncture something.
Yeah, you got to be careful. You really need to be careful, and having the right tools helps a lot. You want a knife that's like got a hook on the end of it to where you're gonna, you stick it in there and then you just pull it kind of away. You're pulling away the skin and down to cut the skin. And as long as you don't puncture any organs or anything, or they don't get
something over there, John?
Damaged with the kill.
No, just a house.
Okay.
Someone just spawned
Okay.
right by me in Nemo. I don't know if it's a hacker or what.
He ran
Probably.
up to me and bowed, and then he smoked a cigar, so I bowed and smoked a cigar back at him. Papa? I mean, if they were going to do something, it would have been, opportune moment when I was locked into the
Yeah.
or whatever I was doing. So
I'm almost ready. I need like another 5 minutes, roughly.
all right,
Cool.
that'll probably take us about that same time to get where we're going. We should have just fast traveled to Strawberry, but I was just trying to show off a little bit of the country that you can barely see right now to everybody. But yeah, this dull, gray, overcast stuff will go away next
Yeah.
Tuesday.
Oh, thank God.
Can't wait for it. Yep.
Because this isn't the game at all. Like these
And don't
gray
get us wrong,
skies.
the first couple of weeks of this, it's like, oh, cool, it's snowing. And it's
Yeah.
like snowing great. The way they do it, it's like if
Oh
you
yeah,
stand
it looks
still
amazing.
in an area for a while, you get covered with snow, your horse gets covered. If you walk through like piles of snow, it sounds like it. It's crazy. The detail in this game is absolutely nuts.
Yeah, and there's so many different like landscapes here.
Right. The
There's
environment.
mountains and plains and deserts and like
And you don't necessarily
plateaus.
Oh, what's up, little fox? Me and the fox are racing. There's another person over there. So the blue dot that just happened to the bottom left over here on my screen or whatever, Josh's screen, that's another real player. That's not a computer player. And they could come over here and start shooting at us. If we were running a load somewhere, they could come try to steal our alcohol or our furs or whatever that we were doing. It wouldn't be wise. Mistakes would be made if that had happened, but
Yeah, and the
It is a
hacking
possibility. So
had to have started recently because when we were playing, it wasn't this bad at all.
at all, yeah.
I mean, I
every
see
now and again, something
every
crazy
now
would
and
happen, like
then.
once every 3 or 4 months. Yep. And you just skip sessions and it's done with. But like,
now
they'll follow
it's just
you and
like
shit.
wherever you go, there's people with fire coming out of horses, and yeah, just it's kind of lame that that's the only one that you really see. I don't see too much more. Whoever was programming the stuff where I was seeing the naked chick and the weird creepy guy in the black outfit that looked like an Undertaker.
Yeah, that's next level stuff there.
Yeah, they were doing some weird stuff, trying to get me to eat something or drink something off of some altar, and I was like, yeah, no thanks. I just started shooting. But every time I pointed my gun and shot it at her, I blew up with dynamite. So yeah, it was a very advanced. I was somebody that was, good at programming. Ooh, Walter didn't like that fence.
Hey, where
Okay,
we at?
yellow.
Hang on a second.
I got yellow right here
Oh, do you?
on the porch.
Yeah. On the porch back here, I don't know where Nemo is.
Nemo will learn to start following us around. We can see all this stuff that he can't see.
It is Nemo's MO, though. He does like to be a solo
Yeah.
player. So that tarot card that we just picked up can be sold to this gypsy named Madame Nazar in the game. It's just another level of stuff to look for and do.
Oh, we're not. Oh, yeah, we could go to Strawberry. That'd be a lot
I'm about to.
faster.
Yeah, I'm about to. I mean, it's been fun showing y'all stuff, but we're trying to show you the cooler thing. So let me just do it. Oh, I can't do that while you're on here. Yeah. You take my horse, John.
Get the fuck off. It doesn't want to get off.
Wait, not Strawberry, huh? It's right above, is it Strawberry? Yeah, it is. I was thinking Blackwater. Lord, we still got a ways to go. Yeah, fast travel to Strawberry.
Horse didn't like that.
No, he'll take off on you on that one.
He's gone. Once Walter leaves, he's like, fuck this, I'm out. If you're not on him.
I ought to call up one of my other horses. I hadn't even thought about that.
I don't think you can call up two.
No, I
Good.
meant like just a different horse to
okay.
see them. Because they all
Things
have
down
their
by the
own
water
beauty.
here. This alcohol
They
bottle, I
all
think.
have beauty.
Who's this person flashing around? That's Zack. It's weird.
So you found it where in the water up here?
Yeah.
I see it. Yeah. So follow me, John. And like you see the bridge over here, just hop off and well, you can go to the water's edge, I guess. But yeah, it's right here.
Hold on.
If you do your dead eye, you should see the tingly stuff. Man, I got to show y'all the pictures from my sister's birthday. I never did do that.
My horse is insane, dude. He's up on a rock, like. Oh, he got.
So after Zack finally talked me into playing this game and I could get a controller to work and all that, and I got into it, it was like, oh my God, this game is amazing. And my sister and my brother have been gamers as long as I have, my brother more so even than I am. And he,
Card over here.
he's taught my sister how to do the whole keyboard mouse thing. She doesn't even use a controller, so she's more advanced on it now than I am. But they started playing, and because they live on the West Coast over there, the time difference, it was very rare for all of us to play together. Zack, me and them. It happened occasionally, but it wasn't a whole lot. And then, I don't know, some other game came along and Zack got sidetracked, so it was just kind of like a nightly way to go hang out. It was literally going to visit my family on the range. It was pretty fucking awesome. And, there he is. Get over here. I don't know.
I mean, your horse, if you stand there for a while, your horse will just take a dump. It's crazy how realistic this game is.
Damn it.
There it is. No, Josh, come up to here on this table.
I'm going to check at the
Over
the
on
other
this
one over
corner,
here, see if it's
there will
over
be
there.
a card.
Yeah, there's one over here too, I think. Oh no, that was me bumping into somebody. It wasn't anything.
And then right down here, Nemo, he's in town now. Down by this bridge, you walk to about right here. Shit, I'll just show you where it's at.
Anyway, my sister got so into the game. Like, she got really good at it. She was like getting more kills than me and doing this thing called Call to Arms and stuff. And so for her birthday, after they've been playing it about a year, my brother and them go all out for doing birthdays. And I'll have to send the pictures to what they've done. It is.
You got quiet again, Walter.
Incredible. Sorry, the cat hit the mic.
Yeah, they went all out for it.
Yeah,
it was so cool.
Send them to. Who knows?
You shared them in one of them, but that was a while ago. That's
yeah. I'll say I think I put them in Telegram way back. But, yeah. Whoa.
All right, so
Good.
again, I'm almost ready, but I'm just trying to get my webcam set up.
We're cool.
Yeah, no, I know how hard it is to get things just right.
Yeah, it's all good,
Take your
brother.
time, man.
Yeah, don't.
Yeah,
don't,
it's just,
I was just gonna say, don't rush it and hurt nothing.
Yeah.
Hurt nothing, or yeah.
It's not something to be playing with.
Oh, I've shocked myself on this thing at least 15 times.
Right.
So it's not super bad either.
Man, this is a hard trail to follow. It's hard to see it.
But I'm just trying to get my webcam set up with my microphone in the right spot so you can see
I'm so
what's going
glad
on.
it's daytime now, because I was thinking we're going to get here at night. That was what was going to happen, but it didn't.
But, yeah, I got to do a webcam test real quick.
Very cool. Oh, man.
But yeah, electricity is one of those things that most people have no idea what it actually is. Or what it even does.
What the fuck is it?
Oh, I need to get my bong out of the way. I just indulged
Oh,
a
you
little
need to
bit.
clean that bong.
I did clean it.
The bong police.
I just cleaned it.
The bong, please.
When? Today? Because I saw it earlier this morning and it wasn't clean at all.
Granted, you're correct.
I was going to fuss at you this morning and I forgot to. Dude, I am the bong police. I hate nasty bong water and like that stain of tar and shit. That's just unforgivable. That has to be.
Well, I don't really smoke that much.
Where
so
is this
Right here.
thing? You found it?
Yeah.
I took the wrong turn. That's what I did. I went on top. There we go. Hop off the horse, of course.
But don't worry, Walter. My bong is
Where
clean
are
right now.
you?
Grapefruit juice and salt.
Here
That'll
you
clean
are.
And that'll clean anything out.
Whoa. Shit. Hi, guys.
Look how big that thing is compared to me.
You showing it to him?
Take my hat off.
I am.
Yeah. And it's got a big hole in its skull.
Right. Well, you notice there's like a broken club looking thing with 2 spikes coming out of it right next to it.
Yeah, here's a human body back here.
Yeah.
Wow.
Somebody said on a forum I read, or maybe it was an article or whatever, that this is tied to something else in the game. Like there's another something that you can go find that has something to do with this, but I'd have to go look it up. It's been so long ago. And there's crazy. I mean, there's like UFOs that happen if you're in a certain place at a certain time. There's a crazy place you go see where, well, look, let's just show that to them and not tell them what it is. Let me go
Okay.
find it. Hang on.
We're not far. Are we going to fast travel to Ainsburg?
Yeah, we can.
Oh, shit.
Absolutely.
Sorry, Walter. I think I take a left here at Albuquerque. I'm not 100% sure, though. Down the mountain this way? Let me see. Yeah, because we're way far away. Yeah, this place is just enormous. It really is. And it's not too bad with the money, because,
Right.
like, Walter and I can take them on our jobs when we do them, and they don't get as much money as we do for doing the boot. It's like a bootlegger thing where you deliver moonshine, and I make like $500 every time I do it, and I think they only make like $150, maybe $200 for that one. You guys do, but still, that's a lot in this game. $200 is like, you know, it's 1886, I think, or something like that. 1883.
Wait, am I leaving Josh? I just realized he's not on my horse. Did you go with him?
No, I got him.
I was wondering where you were.
Well, I was sidetracked trying to get my seemed like my field of view was off or something, and then I went and changed my thing to
Hey, well, I'm still getting this set up. I got a question for you guys.
absolute.
Inflation. $1 back during the times of this particular game.
The ounce of silver.
Well, what was the inflation rate? Like, what would $1 be worth?
Well, no, because they already had cash money by the time this game came out. They started printing money after, well, for the Civil War, because the North ran out of money, so they started printing it. Yeah, that's why I always say Lincoln didn't free the slaves. He just made everybody equal. We're all slaves now.
And by the way, I did post a link to the South Park episode where they talk
Yeah, I
about.
saw that. Yeah.
It's pretty funny to watch. But I think I'm set up.
I didn't look at how many fingers the giant had.
Shit. Yeah.
That's a good one, Billingtano.
We can go back.
It only had one row of teeth, though. I looked at that for sure.
All right, so the only thing I can't find is my safety glasses right now and my multimeter. I think I left them in my classroom. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and just show people that want to see
Fast
what I...
travel to hop down.
Hold on.
That's fine. Fast travel to Ainsburg, John. John should be broke from fast traveling if we don't stop on this.
I know.
Okay, so right now it's not plugged in. I'm going to plug it in right now.
All right. We can stop the game while we're in Ainsburg. Or actually, we need to get to that place and show him because it's appropriate for what he's doing.
Uh-huh.
So I'm going to try and stay out of the camera because I've got a very limited view.
But we'll do it after.
You have-
That's what I'm saying. We'll pause here in Ainsburg.
No problem. Whenever you're ready.
No, you're good. We're going to pause here.
Okay. So, yes, I do have some of Dave's hot
And
sauce
switch to
right there
normal,
on top of it. Right on the top of this. Okay, so now, right now, you can't really hear. I'm sorry, I'm a little far the microphone. Let me try.
No, we hear you. I hear you.
Okay.
Vic.
You're good. We hear you good.
So right now it's humming quite a bit, but it's not doing anything. Take the bottle of hot sauce off, doesn't do anything at all. By the way, Dave's hot sauce is freaking amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty tasty stuff.
I've had 4 bottles of it so
Got
far.
about an inch left in my bottle, so kind of savor it.
So right now, did I move the camera? Is that okay?
No, you're good. We see.
Okay. So right now I've got my PPE on, except for my safety glasses. But right now it's not doing anything. Okay. But there's 15,000 volts going through this. As soon as I move it a little bit closer, I'm using a Sharpie, by the way, because I'm not going to touch it with my finger anymore. Hopefully not. As soon as I move it a little closer, that may not be high enough.
To see the top? Okay, I see the very top now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Move it further apart, does nothing. Does nothing. Move it together.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
I may actually have to unplug it real quick and readjust the wires,
Coolio.
just because it has to be in a V shape that's proper. It has to start real close to. Okay. I think that will work. Okay, so I just bent the electrodes, and they're pretty close, but not close enough.
It's alive! Alive!
Yeah, it's pretty cool to see because this is actually generating 15,000 volts of current. I'm sorry, of just 15,000 volts. And when the spark gap gets too far apart from the electrodes, what happens is it breaks. But if you put, I can move it to the top. I'm not sure if you guys can see the top of it.
Yeah.
If I move this all the way to the top, it'll just create. Ow!
Be careful.
I heard that one, dude. You all right?
I did
Yeah, I'm
too,
fine.
dude. Be careful.
I mean, I heard it before you even yelled. I heard, damn.
Yeah, I did too,
Discharge.
dude. Be careful. Cripe.
Oof. That'll wake you up.
It'll just continue going. But if it gets too far apart, what happens is the voltage.
Isn't strong enough to penetrate through the atmosphere at that distance.
Correct. And we're not seeing electricity. We are seeing the effect of electricity.
Mm-hmm. That's the light. Electricity will disperse in 3 different ways, with light, heat, and noise.
And I'm going to go ahead and move my webcam right over to, I'll have to use a flashlight, I think. I keep my...
Now, that's one of my questions, Andrew. What do you think happens first? Light, heat, or noise? Because, I mean, and you got to think of it this way.
We heard
Not-
the noise.
Well,
but
not
the
light that
was already
we can
there.
see. Not light that we can see. But I'm talking like teeny, like on an electrical scale, like at very small voltage. You may have a spark coming off your finger when you're just standing there, but it is so small that your eye can't even see it,
Right.
So that's why I'm wondering what really comes first. Is it light, heat, or noise? Or is that just dependent upon the surrounding area?
I don't know the answer to that. I would say that
So
the process of elimination would say that noise probably happens afterward, even though noise is measured in vibration. And my uncle, who is a Lockheed Martin, or retired now, he said that vibration is the absolute fastest form of travel for anything. As an example, a children's playground. You have a teeter-totter. Kids. No, one kid on one side, one kid on the other side. As soon as you push down on one side, it has an instant reaction, almost instant reaction, on the opposite side, which is faster than anything we know of.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you're going to ask about what happens first, light, energy, sound.
But those light and sound are both radio waves. Right?
In a sense, I suppose.
Which one would be faster, you think? Light or the electromagnetic wave? Which it's kind of the same thing, it's just a different...
It's a different wavelength.
Lengths. Yeah, different lengths of a wave. And I always wondered that. So if you have a very long wavelength compared to very short wavelength, wouldn't the long wavelength move faster? Because a wavelength is just what? Your cycles per minute, right? Per second. So if it's going this distance, which is much further than these smaller wavelengths per second, I don't know, because some of the wavelengths are crazy. When they get real high, it's a lot of those little ones added up. So do they all travel the same speed, no matter how big the wave is?
Well, that kind of goes into Coulomb's law, in regards to like joules. So I don't know. It's a factor that we can't really measure, because when you say that electrons move at a certain rate with electrical alternating current, it's 6.28 times 10 to the 18th electrons. It's like, what?
Yeah.
It's billions of billions. It's like billions times billions.
Yeah, just ridiculous numbers you can't even fathom.
How did anyone ever measure that? But that is put into electrical engineering and physics textbooks, and people just have to regurgitate it. Like, how? Come on.
Well, it goes against nature. Low potential does not go towards high potential. That's not how it works. High potential reaches out to lower potentials. We see it in air pressure, we see it in electricity, we see it in everything. Heat is the energy, and it's going to go towards the cold. You don't let cold air out in the winter. You let heat out. Or the cold air doesn't come in, the heat goes out.
Yeah, that's a basic part of refrigeration that a lot of people don't even understand. That your refrigerator is not making something cold because it's inducing coldness.
No, it's just removing the heat from the air.
That's all, yeah. The same way your car works. That's what a radiator is. So when you remove the heat, all you're left with is the absence of heat. Therefore, things become colder as we describe them.
Yeah, cold is like the base form, in my opinion. Perfect cold would be like no electromagnetic anything with no matter, like a void of everything. That would be perfect cold, zero pressure, zero charge.
Well, that's what they call absolute zero, right? In regards to like the Kelvin scale.
Negative 273 degrees.
Celsius, maybe.
Celsius?
I think it's 461 Fahrenheit, I believe. Something like that. Where they say that the temperature is so cold that it will actually stop the alleged orbit of electrons, neutrons, and protons, and atoms in general. That's what they say that's what that temperature allegedly means.
Yeah.
And no one's ever been able to reproduce it. Because they say it only exists in the deepest dark spots of space. Which doesn't exist.
Right next to the black hole.
Yeah, right next to the black holes. Because they say wherever there's light, there's heat and temperature of some sort.
Right.
Even it might be minuscule, but they say, oh, there's a temperature that exists out there that no one's ever been able to prove, but that's what the temperature is.
Speaking of black holes, did you hear who was also talked about in Epstein's list that are coming out? The court hearings? Supposedly, Stephen Hawking loved underage orgies, according to the people testifying.
So I saw naked,
Yes. Do that again. Harder. Sorry, Josh.
undressed midgets solving complex equations on chalkboards situated too high.
Wait, what is going on in my life right now? No, indeed. Come on.
Walt was playing a game, and all of a sudden he came back into the.
No, I'm here. I'm listening. I've been wrapped up in the conversation. That's why my brain just broke. I'm standing in a road about to get kicked out of the game if I don't move.
That's
Well,
too
Josh,
good.
I'm kind of on board with you when you said earlier this morning
That is fucking.
it's pretty much just a psyop in a sense, and it doesn't mean anything. And I pretty much agree with you. I don't give a shit about the whole thing, but it's interesting to see who they're actually putting into the list. Like Stephen Hawking, like what was he gonna do? I mean, just sit there and watch?
I don't even want to think about it.
Where you at? Where's my horse? There it is.
I'm at Madame Nazar,
Oh, really?
if you
You've
wanted
been
to get her
rolling
on
this
your
whole
map.
time. Hell, I stopped so I can see the Jacob's Ladder. Are you here, John? Where you at, Nemo?
I'm here.
You here too? You need a ride? So I
Yeah,
found the
there's-
pictures and stuff. So the hat that I have on and the hat that Josh has on is part of a coat that we have that came from what's called a legendary animal. And what they are these special animals that have, well, these special pelts. And you take them to this guy named Gus, and he makes you these snazzy outfits, which are perfect for the winter because if you don't have enough warmth on during the wintertime, it actually starts hurting your health. Your heart little thing on the screen starts showing. I just want to establish all this so you guys understand some of the stuff about the game. Because I found the pictures for my sister's birthday, and they're pretty nuts. I forgot how crazy they went.
I know, dude. The light,
And the
above
way the
stuff and
legendary
everything.
shows up on the map is there's a yellow question mark that pops up. And you're like, oh, go get that legendary so I can have a cool hat, basically. Okay, so that's cool. And y'all saw the bounty board already. And you see the railroad tracks are everywhere. All right. Wait, we're leaving Nemo. He didn't ever get on or pop out or what's he doing? Nemo, are you out of the game? Are you gone? Did you
He's-
check out?
Is he just sitting there?
Oh, he's just standing in the road. He was on the horse with me at one point, and then I hopped off because I was going to show him that there might be something in that wagon at the end that you and me already got. After we played today, you know, earlier, it might still be there for them. But I got wrapped up in the electricity.
Let's get electrical.
All right, well, before we get
Electrical.
wrapped up in the game again, I'll show you all those pictures. Hang on.
Yeah, definitely. It's
Hey,
cool.
can someone Photoshop Josh's beard onto Zack?
Do I look too baby faced?
Well, you know, other times you're not like fully shaved, like fresh shaved.
I don't do it very often.
I don't know how to do that though. I think it'll be funny to see because I've seen Josh when he didn't have a beard at all,
No, you haven't.
and then I see him with a beard, and it's completely different.
I don't think you've ever seen me without facial hair.
I have. I've seen your previous pictures from a long time ago.
Oh. Well, I mean, that doesn't really count now, does it?
Well, I mean,
Are they seeing me? Are you presenting my stuff big so they can see it? Because some of these pictures aren't huge for some
Oh,
reason.
no, I will, though. I didn't realize you were presenting. Let me get it.
Josh
Yeah,
is spinning around in circles on his horse. His horse is, he's got one of the beginner horses. His horse is a little slow. He's just trying to keep warm.
Gotta let the horse know who's boss. Once in a while, you gotta hard rein him left and hard rein him right. Austin, he'll tell you. He knows.
Yeah, Nemo's AFK.
Wait, is that
Alright,
part of the
well.
game?
No, this is
okay. My brother and his family go nuts for birthdays. Like, dude, when you get thrown a party by them, you have been thrown apart. So my sister played Red Dead with us.
fell
It
in
was her
love with it.
birthday.
Yeah,
Like, they
she
all
loved
love
the
this game like we do. And we would literally, that was how me and my family would reunite for like the next 2 years after my mom passed, was to go out on the range and hang out and enjoy this world that they created. And so because she loved the game so much, like, she would call us if we weren't near her, like, y'all want to play? Y'all ready to play? I mean, she loved it. So my brother set up this as her birthday from like a few years back. Note the bullet hole in the hat. Even.
That's awesome. Wow.
The snake in the background, the wanted poster over there, the parcels, the little Indian on a horse statue there in the middle.
Holy shit! I didn't notice any of that.
Yeah.
Dude, that's what I'm
The
all the guns
everywhere, the
freaking bullet
guitars.
belts, guitars
This is
lined up
nothing.
right.
This is nothing. Just wait.
Wait, y'all don't even know yet. Yeah. So the tree. Okay, so that's the first one.
Holy
A
shit!
little
That
close
tree.
up. A
Yeah.
close up, yeah, oh, yeah. Saloon sign, close up of the table. You see all the lantern and the beer bottles and all that shit. You see the map on the table drawn that we're all playing on. Another little close up. Oh my God. This is like all the crap you pick up, the little bottles of alcohol, and the little square bottle would be, I guess, one of the perfume bottles. And yeah, just the shit you can find in the game. And there's the railroad track. We hunt alligators quite often in this game. It's a big thing. It's where you get a lot of your money, is hunting alligators. And this is where it gets crazy. So the little sparkly shit, the yellow sparkles over the hidden treasure.
Good Lord, the bags of money.
Right. We went over to the drawer, and it was a necklace in there. They didn't send me the picture. The wanted board from the
That
bounty
is
board.
so cool. The lights. Okay, like when you put on
some
this
bullet
special
holes
view,
everywhere.
you put on this thing that's called like searcher mode or something. I don't know. It's something where you can see things better. They light up, and if there's like
Right.
a card laying there, they'll have like yellow lights coming off the top, like it's burning almost, but in fireflies or something. These little yellow lights, and they made that in reality. Yeah,
I know,
dude, that
it's
is
nuts.
amazing.
Yeah.
Talk about going all
Okay,
out.
so this is my sister. Hello, my sister. They got her all hooked up in the get up. But wait, what's that on the map? Is that a question mark? Go get that legendary, Amanda. Go get it.
No
Got her
way.
legendary.
Why isn't there an FE map in the background?
They're not FE.
I
Oh,
love it.
dang it.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, so that was their birthday that year.
The yellow question mark. That's awesome, dude. So cool. The hat.
Oh, that was epic. I heard a ring ding ding a ding.
Ring a ding ding a ding a
Can do
ding.
tricks. I know that dude. I've got way too much open. Hang on, I gotta close some stuff here.
What's up, guys? What are you doing?
Fucking
Jonathan!
around.
Hey,
Andrew just showed us his Jacob's ladder.
I was on another call. I couldn't get over here quick enough. Can I see
I'll
it?
show it again if you
Oh,
want.
you sound
People missed
interesting.
it.
I don't know. Your audio is weird.
Crackling.
What do you mean?
It was like hissing there for a second.
Yeah,
It
just for a
stopped
second.
now.
It seems like it stopped now. The
How's
dust
it now?
settled. You sound good. Yeah, it's good now.
Sound good now.
Oh, that was weird.
Yeah, that was weird.
Snap, crackle, pop.
Down
Andrew.
at Fraggle Rock.
Yeah, I'm here.
You have the thing, the Jacobs?
Yeah, I gotta put my web.
What? I know that.
What have you guys been talking about tonight? Are we on the air?
We are.
Where's the chat?
Yeah,
room?
we're live streaming on Pornhub right now.
Oh.
And OnlyFans. Let me whip it out. Excuse me while I whip this out.
Oh wait, I don't have a big enough count. Do it? How many of y'all are?
I'm sure you would draw a pretty good crowd.
Can you give me a link to the YouTube thing? To the YouTube channel?
Took it on my keyboard.
Yeah.
Come on, sweetie. Not bad. Come get my lap. Yeah.
Are you killing the kitty? It's Friday.
I'm about to, because dude, you don't even know. You missed it. One of them scratched me about at least twice, if not 3 times.
What?
I don't know. They're really off tonight. They were acting up.
Maybe they're reacting to the tremors, to the earthquakes that are going on around the
Is
world.
that what's going on? Maybe
Yeah,
it
some-
is.
Crazy ass earthquakes generating.
Yeah. Did Japan piss somebody off, or is this just more distraction for what they're doing right now? Because we also talked a bit about the Epstein crap that got released, and you know
Well, they're saying
what a big
Taiwan is
distraction.
having their election next week. Like it's
Ooh.
going on right now. And
Right.
China is not happy because they say that's their land and that's under Xi Jinping or whatever that China's leader's name is.
Right.
Did they tell the Taiwanese that they're God's chosen people and then that God promised them that land? Did they try that? I hear that works.
Maybe that'll do it.
Somebody said we had a 4.6 in California.
Wow.
Well, I live in California, and I went through the '89 earthquake, which basically decimated the majority of the Bay Area. I mean, it collapsed bridges and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And I feel an earthquake about once per month. It might be really, really slight, but lately I've been noticing them a little bit more. I don't know why, but usually when Japan has a type of earthquake, California experiences one not too long after that. I have no idea why that happens, but it seems to happen.
Crazy.
Rancho Cucamonga, according to Laura.
Well, I know. Oh,
Home of the
yeah.
Cucamonga Cracker Killers, if you weren't aware.
All right, wait. We're gonna see the Jacobs thing.
Yeah, I'm going
Okay.
to show it here in a
Alright.
second.
Yeah, what's the name of that California town? I saw a video on it today. What was the one where Encino Man was supposedly filmed?
Encino?
Is that the name of
Encino, California. Yeah.
It wasn't. What was it, dude?
Well, I know I worked out in like California in the '80s, and in the
Okay,
short
no, the
little
Lost
co-op
Boys.
period, I felt 2
No,
at
that's
least.
Santa Clara.
I thought the Lost Boys was Santa Monica.
No, I'm not even sure that theirs was a real legit place, was it? I thought it was a fictional
Damn, sorry.
area, fictional spot.
Let me see.
It was the vampire capital.
That would be L.A.
That is Evie that you see there, Liz. That's what bunny that is.
Yeah, Santa Carla.
Santa Carla.
Been 3 decades since Hollywood introduced the audience to The Lost Boys, a film that cast Jason Patric and Corey Haim as the pair of brothers, blah, 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 in a fictional California town of Santa Carla.
Who's
One
rabbit
thing
is that?
I hate about Santa Carla, all the damn vampires.
Excuse me.
Hey, it's Josh's bunnies.
That's-
You bunny.
Damn it. son.
Evie bun.
But yes, Jonathan, to answer your question, I am going to show the Jacob's Ladder again, and I'm also going to get a bowl of water so I can light a piece of paper on
Oh,
fire.
this is going to burn stuff, right?
Yeah, it
Light
is
a joint with it.
pretty fast.
It's bright. It's bright.
Light
Yeah,
a joint with it.
Tell him
yeah.
all the numbers. Oh, man.
15,000 volts. And I also was live streaming
Damn it,
the
I
actual
am
data
choking.
plate
I'm sorry,
for
everybody.
it. I'm sorry, my microphone is over here. Whoops.
No, you sound good, man.
find my
The
mute button,
microphone
man.
set up to Yeah, it's picking it up good at a distance.
All right, wait.
I was talking at like a 90-degree angle from the microphone.
I don't see it. Am I supposed to see it?
No, I'm going to show it in a moment. I just got to get a bowl of water real quick because I don't want to light my carpet on fire.
Smart man. Oh,
So is that what
man.
is that the best course of action for electrical fires? You just douse it with a bunch of water? Like, if the power lines go down and when you're driving down the road, should we just get out and start hosing down the power lines?
Yeah.
All right, hold on.
I'm pretty sure he's worried about his carpet or something like that.
Yeah.
If your car becomes electrified by a lightning strike or a power line or anything like that, the thing that you're supposed to do, according to what I've been told, is you have to jump out of the car with both of your feet landing on the ground at the same time. Because if you don't do that, it creates a difference of potential.
Or you hop away with 1 foot on 1 foot. No joke.
Yep.
They have
What?
guys do it in the electrical things when they're in those really high charged areas underneath the power lines. You'll see them hopping away from it on 1 foot because just from stepping that far away, the potential is so great between your footstep, the distance in your footstep, that there's going to be a potential difference there enough to zap you.
Yeah, it's
Wait.
why a lot of some cows are found dead out in the middle of fields and the different animals. It's because they're sleeping and the ground gets hit by a strike of lightning and it electrifies the ground. And then from there, as soon as the cows they're at the same potential as the lightning strike. But as soon as they change their potential, like lifting up one of their legs, taking a step, boom, they're dead.
Listening to you guys talk about science, and I swear to God, we're never going to solve the flat Earth problem.
It's already been solved.
They can't even figure out.
I got cougars.
I'm sorry. I love picking on you guys.
Cougars.
Where's this fucking thing? Let me see it.
Oh, it got me.
Did
Hold
you
on.
get your water?
It got me. Yeah, I shocked myself with it earlier.
Yeah, it did.
Let me
It
put my
did
glove
like
back
that.
on and
Oh, that was a headshot. Sorry, Liz.
The fuck are you guys
Ruined
playing?
cougar pelt.
She can't see your screen.
Is Liz playing Red Dead Redemption?
No, but she doesn't like when we shoot the animals. That was self-defense, Liz. I had no intention of killing anything. That cougar attacked us.
I can't see your screen.
Same here,
I mean,
Zach.
I
got
ran over
mauled.
Brian because my horse just took off and threw me. And yeah, it ran over. Sorry about that, Brian. My bad.
I might just buy this game tomorrow because you guys are talking about it so much now.
Well,
Dude,
yeah,
we got
on
5
10
people
bucks.
in here right now, dude.
Do you
I
really?
missed the birthday
Yeah.
pictures. I'll show them to you later.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. You have room for one more in your posse?
2 more.
Dude, I always
more.
have room in my posse for you sexy bastard.
I'm in, man. I'm in.
We'll get some guys in and out. If not, we'll make room. The posse will stretch. We'll stretch that posse out to make room for you.
all right. I don't know if that's the correct position for my webcam at the moment, but I'll change it if I have
Let me
to.
go back. Hang on.
I don't think y'all are you hearing me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Occasionally, when you talk.
Yeah, well, I was AFK for a little while, man. Got
Mhm.
stuff to do.
Mhm.
House, wife,
Mhm.
kids.
Nemo, I hope you drive better than you ride a horse, man. You are all over the road. I'm just fucking with you.
Oh shit, y'all gone again. I'm sitting
Well,
here.
you said something about this madam chick, right? I'm heading towards your
No, you're not. You're going towards the wrong mark. That's not.
Oh,
That's Walter's mark. Madam's
mark.
back
I'm
there.
going
But
to
this
take
is
them-
cool if you've never
Show
seen
them
it.
all something really
Yeah,
cool.
we're right here. You need to just go here and see this. This is awesome.
All right. When's this thing going to ignite this thing? When is he going to turn it on?
He's doing it here in a second. Go
That's
make
energized
him-
right now.
Like put it
Yeah.
on speaker view and we'll all shut up. and
Oh, yeah,
you
let
see
me.
it.
Yeah, shut up, guys.
I'm not sure if you can see it properly. I'm not sure if the webcam angle is like the best, but I've got a
I would
piece of
tilt it up
binder-
a hair.
printer paper that just folded up, and right now we have.
Tilt your
15
camera up a
top.
hair more so we can see the top. We're only seeing a lot of the base
Yeah, let me
right
try and
now.
do that. Yeah.
Up, 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 up.
How tall is it?
About 3-foot rods.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
There
I
you go.
can see
Now
the
we can see the
tips.
top.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay. And that's where I'm actually going to be using the.
Actually, you can go pin him to your screen if you would like to.
Okay, so right now it's not doing anything.
Okay, I pinned it. Yeah, I got it. Thanks.
Yeah.
Okay. But if I move this closer, I'm using a Sharpie. I'm not going to touch it again, hopefully.
It's on?
Oh, yeah.
So I just walked into a torture chamber.
No, that's a Frankenstein monster machine.
Yeah, torture chamber.
So it doesn't do anything. 15,000 volts moving through it.
Yeah, why doesn't it keep going like in the movies?
Well, because I don't have it angled the proper way at the moment. I have to readjust it. By the way, these are just hanger rods that you use for like ceiling, like suspended ceilings. So I need to get a better conductor. I'm gonna get like some real thick copper.
So you made this? This isn't like when you buy in the store?
I rewired it.
That's awesome, dude.
It's gonna fucking arc into his head.
Oh yeah. Oh fuck.
Be careful, Andrew.
Children, don't try this at home.
So right.
You're like that Iranian guy who does bad science.
Yeah, dude, he puts the heat.
He did all that off. He did all that off camera, though.
It was all off camera. We didn't see anything.
Oh shit. I zapped myself again too.
Well, your camera's not stationary.
It's too close. You need to be further back.
You might want to invest in a tripod or a camera.
Okay, there we go.
I gotta put that out.
It's all the fire.
Well, it's definitely making my fucking living room smell. Okay, so I'm gonna use the
I told you light a joint with it.
I'm not
face down
into
in there,
joints
right.
too much, but
Fucking
You guys
joint.
see
Just
the top?
do a roach.
Yeah, we see the top now.
Mm-hmm. Your elbow's in the way.
But
But
you're
go ahead.
blocking it with your arm now. So,
fucking A.
Andrew, don't hurt yourself.
Slowly.
Only 15,000. Don't worry.
Dude, hurt yourself. Nobody watches NASCAR to watch cars go around in a fucking circle.
Circle, right. They want the accidents.
Oh, that's cool.
That's epic, man. That's awesome.
The world's most expensive lighter.
Now you're gonna unplug this thing before you go to bed, right? Because I could just see this thing fucking tipping over and letting your house on fire.
Yeah, I definitely
at it
unplug
in the middle of the night.
I'm gonna do that right now.
Yeah, I unplug everything.
Sorry.
But you gotta think about it.
I don't know what's going on.
You just saw me get zapped, what, 3-4 times?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm definitely up there on the list of people that have been zapped by 15,000 volts. But ultimately, you have to think about. I'm moving my microphone. Hold on. What voltage is versus current? So, what is more dangerous, voltage or current?
Current.
Why?
Because it's flowing. It has a source of potential to keep drawing from. It's not just a static trade. My comparison is, okay, you have
Mr.
120.
Baker, is this going to be on the test?
Yes, it will.
You have a 120-foot pond, right? That is your static charge. That's 120 volts of static charge. It's a pond. It's sitting there. And it's not doing anything. Now you have a 120-foot river that is flowing. Now that is current. That is going to move stuff. It's going to, if you're standing in there, it's going to be moving you, or it's going to,
Hop on, Josh.
you know, the more current there is, the more it's going to move you. So a static pond isn't going to move you at all. Not really going to hurt. Boom, you're just right there sitting in the middle of it. But current is going to have force put on you constantly.
I thought you would. All right, I'm out. Follow me.
Oh.
To me, that's the difference.
Zach, you and I, we have to do a stream one day, or like I'll come on to Globebusters Tech or something and talk about this, because this is a subject that I cannot get away from ever until the day I die, which is electricity and all this stuff, which what you're talking about right now. But I do have a little bit of contention to that, because if you were to take a multimeter right now and you were to test your outlet that your computer is plugged into, it's going to tell you the nominal voltage of roughly 120 volts. But if you were to test that same line with nothing plugged into it, and you were to use a clamp-on amp meter, the amps would be pretty much nothing. But you can calculate it. So it's very
Now you can
strange.
drive.
Well, yeah, amps. I mean,
You fucker.
milliamps can kill you.
Correct.
It doesn't need to even be 1 amp. Now, 120 volts at one, they'll say like 120 volts, 1 amp, because that's like one of the lowest styles of electricity we use here in the United States. But they'll tell you that is definitely enough to kill you. Now, a 9-volt battery, no, it's not going to kill you. You know, you can stick your tongue on it.
Yeah, but when you have a
make
9-volt
you feel
battery
weird.
in a stun gun, that's just building up a resistance with a capacitor, but there's no amperage. You get a shock, right? When they say 1,000,000 volts stun gun.
Yeah, I don't know how a stun gun works. I'm not sure.
That's a capacitor. It's taking all those 9 volts and it's charging it in a
But
capacitor.
it's got to use more than just a 9-volt, doesn't it? Doesn't it have a bigger battery in that?
Well, no, they have different types of stun guns. They have the ones with the heavy duty batteries that are like a baton. Like the more battery juice you give it, but by and large, it's just I don't know what the full potential of a 9-volt battery is, right? Because you play video games with it, right? It was used in like alarms. Like there were different applications for back. We had handheld games.
Yeah, capacitors will. I mean, even like an old capacitor in one of those old TVs, if they're charged up, I mean, that TV can be shut off for hours, and that capacitor is still holding that charge in it. And you go and touching it, it'll zap you.
I'm looking at a 9-volt battery. It says a typical alkaline 9-volt battery has 500 milliamps at 100 mAh.
Hold on. Milliamp hours.
Milliamp hours, 500 milliamp hours at 100 milliamps discharge rate, sorry, or about 4.5 watts of power, which isn't much at all. But let me see how much joules. Delivers 9 joules of energy for each column of charge it delivers. One of these batteries can typically deliver about 1,800 columns. How do you say that word? Columns?
Coulombs.
Yeah, that's right. I never say that word. That's one of those words. Every time I look at it, I never say it right, no matter how many times.
Coulomb's law.
Yeah.
And I'm a word guy. That's what kills me. Of charge before it's dead. So here, let me see. Do the conversion.
See, that's another thing they did to fucking make electricity so hard to comprehend. We have watts and joules and volts and amps and this and that and blah, blah, blah. It can be much simpler. All these people just wanted their names on something, so they named them after themselves. Like Voltaire, that's how we got volts. I think watts is just from watts.
So you can make your own at home, stun guns and shit. There's lots of diagrams and all that. It says, how can a 9-volt battery power a 40,000 volt stun gun? Are these people exaggerating or what? And the person explains it. Power equals volts times amps. Transformer can roughly keep the same power while changing the ratio of volts to amps.
Yeah, they got a transformer in there. Yeah, that's what does it.
That's what it is. Yeah, and the
steps
coil.
It up.
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm going to share a video here in just a moment because it's absolutely fascinating what someone has done, and I want to do it. I'm just not really sure if I want to invest the finances to, but it's super fascinating. I'm going to put it in like fast forward when I share it.
By the way, step down transformers are used on the poles and stuff to take down the power to put it into your house.
The majority of transformers are step down. The only step up transformers are called buck boost transformers, and they're used in very rare circumstances in commercial settings, but they're primarily used at power plants and substations.
So we used to go around with the BB gun that you could load the pellets in, the .177 caliber pellets, and pump it up about 3-4 times. And those things could do some, you don't want to aim it at somebody. You can do some damage. You could hurt somebody, take their eye out, whatever. Possibly kill them if it hits the brain. But we used to go underneath the transformers on the poles and shoot holes in it, and it would leak all the cooling fluid out, right? And after that stuff hit the ground, you'd wait down the street and you'd see it start to glow red hot, this big garbage can on the telephone pole. And when that thing finally blew, it was like Roman candles, red and blue coming off that thing. until the power company came to shut it off. It was crazy.
Wow. Okay, Madame Nazar, I'm gonna go to her, and you guys come towards me. I wish you could see
And
my
I was
mark,
going to share
Walter.
the video of batteries. I'm sorry, Zach.
No, you're all right. Go ahead.
But apparently the host has disabled screen sharing, so I just popped it into
Damn, Josh, what a prick.
What am I looking at? What am I looking for?
Well, it's a video about batteries and direct current versus alternating current. Well, it's specifically about direct current and what happens if you connect a whole bunch of batteries in series, 9-volt batteries, and what you can do with that amount of voltage. Direct current, by the way, is much more powerful in regards to electrical pressure versus AC.
Because of the resistance or because of what?
It's just because it's constant.
I lose.
Well, I think I don't know if I told you this, guys,
Madame Nazar, yeah.
on air before. I added one simple wire, an 8-gauge wire. I could have used 10 or 12 even, to run from my throttle body to my battery negative lead. And it immediately changed the dynamics of the car, the way it runs. It literally runs like a sports car now. And then I look up online, and sure enough, the Mazda Speed 3 series, like the accessories for that, they had the same kind of rig for like $400 or $500. I made mine for $6 with parts from Lowe's. And my shifting and everything is smoother. It has more power range, like from the accelerator. It didn't give it more power. It just changed the dynamics of that hesitancy, like you have in automatic cars. And it has the automatic shifter slot that you could put it in. It made the car a pleasure to drive, is what I'm saying, and actually made my idle, smooth out my idle and everything else. Just from taking, I don't know how it took the resistance off this one screw off the throttle body, but it works. It wasn't like a placebo effect. Like it was like night and day difference.
Yeah, there's so many things you can do to a vehicle, especially the older vehicles before they put fuel injection on everything.
Oh, yeah.
If you knew what you were doing with the carburetor and an air filter, you could get crazy miles per gallon, over 40 in like an old Cutlass V8 from the 80s.
Well, I advanced my ignition on my old motorcycle, on my Suzuki, 93 Suzuki. And what a difference it made by advancing it. It again, smoothed out this one rough spot that everybody had that was inherent to the bike. It was a very slight stumble, and gave it more low and mid-power torque. It just made the bike run so much smoother because I was getting a full burn on the stroke, on each stroke.
Yeah, they set it up to pretty much waste gas and oil.
Yeah. Even the last time I did an oil change on this car, I put a heavier weight oil, and it actually increased the fuel mileage. I noticed the miles per gallon on the highway because of the compression ratio, and also, better on the wear and tear on the valves and everything else as a higher, mileage vehicle to 209,000 miles. So, there's lots of tips and tricks you can do to unfuck yourself from what they, the fact that we have a catalytic converter on cars in this day and age is a fucking joke.
Yeah.
That's just wasted gas, wasted whatever. Anyway.
Oh, okay.
All right, guys, I'm going to go, man, because I'm super tired. I got up at 3:33 this morning, and I should have went back to bed instead of staying up. And then I went on your show. So it's good spending time with y'all.
Yeah,
Absolutely,
you too, brother.
You too, Jonathan.
Yeah, thank you.
Pleasure, man.
So if I buy the game, how do I find you guys, or just let you know? Just drop you a line.
Just let us know.
Yeah, and we'll send you a game invite and all that friend request and all that kind of stuff.
I don't have to join Discord or anything, right?
Nope.
Okay, cool. All right. Well, listen, have a great weekend. Blessings to everybody. Be safe. Are you guys getting snow this weekend? Because I know New York's getting hit.
Snowing right now.
Oh, yeah?
Wife took my car to go to the bunny house because it was snowing so hard.
Is that like the bunny ranch? What the fuck is the bunny house?
I'm going to say, no, it's not like the bunny ranch is in Las Vegas. This is the bunny house in St. Louis. It's for all the rescue bunnies.
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize.
Wife volunteers up there.
I was like, wow, your wife's working at the bunny house. Good for you, Jack.
Not many people get a bunny ranch reference.
Huh?
I said, not many people get a bunny ranch reference. I've dropped it a few times and nobody usually gets it.
Would she get mad if I said that?
No.
Okay.
No. Hell no. My wife is cool as fuck.
Very cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Old soul for sure.
Oh, that's
we
cool.
met in past lives for sure and hung out.
Yeah.
Guaranteed. I knew her as soon as I sat down.
Because I've had friends, guy friends that I don't have many male friends, but I've had wives say you're not hanging out with Jonathan.
You guys come to me and Brian. We're at Madame Nazar. Nemo needs to come more than anyone. Is he even in the game anymore?
I don't know. Did you change games?
No.
I had an error thing I broke, so I'm just letting things change.
Oh, okay. I'll start up the Iron Ramblers and.
I don't know what you guys just fell off my mini map. I did go.
I crashed.
AFK for another
error
minute.
crap that happened. So, and Jonathan was yapping, so I wasn't worried about hopping back in yet.
Sorry.
And no, I was enjoying talking with you.
It says I'm in your session.
But yeah, I'll start it back up in a few minutes. I actually need to go to the.
I think I only can do a small gang. What's going on?
I'll see you guys later. Take care.
All right. Have a good weekend,
All right,
Jonathan.
Love you,
Jonathan.
Jonathan.
Gotta make a
Love you,
larger
man.
camp.
Love you
Later,
guys.
buddy.
Later.
Wait. Large camp.
Yeah, I had to do that to get Brian in. But then, like I said, it crashed on me. I also noticed my computer's running hotter. I think it's because we're using Zoom. So
Clean your computer out. I just did mine yesterday.
yeah, I do need to. I haven't done it.
Takes a long time, but it's worth it.
2 or 3 weeks. I keep it clean though. I really
And
do.
then Nemo's dark on mine for
That's
some
why I was
reason.
fussing at you about
That's what
the,
I'm saying.
the
Like
bong,
you're
dude. My bong stays pristine.
I'm
Like,
in-
when I go back to hit
in
it
your
again, it's
posse.
going to be spotless.
No, I just sent you an invite.
there. We go. I
Hey,
I
so-
thought I was still in the game. That's what it was. I was still in your session, but it wasn't in your posse.
There's a marker for you.
Don't
All
worry,
right,
Zach.
I'm heading.
Once I get in your posse, you'll know it. You'll feel
You'll know it.
You'll
Right? You'll
feel
feel
it when I'm in
it.
your posse.
It said you were already in, I thought.
See? Told you.
Yeah, you're in here.
That's what she said.
Oh, there we go.
Only sort of. I mean, I'd say just a tip. Well, that's a big old honking cliff.
I was gonna say, yeah, it starts out that way. Before you know it, you're balls deep.
Hey, so do you guys ever watch Eddie Bravo's videos on Rockfin?
I do. I don't watch the ones where he's interviewing the FCC fighters and shit because I just don't care that much about those. But I do watch all of his other ones.
I completely agree with you because, he's got a UFC or
Oh yeah.
background.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
in Rockfin definitely promotes that kind of stuff because that's how the entire channel or the website.
I noticed they started doing shorts on Rockfilm now too, but I don't.
Yeah,
understand
it's kind of automatic too. Apparently,
Yeah, I was thinking that because
Weird.
it's like I'll go to tinfoil hat and it just dropped a couple hours ago, and then there's a bunch of shorts underneath it. I'm like, there's no way they did that fast. It takes
Watch out,
them,
Brian.
3
Sorry,
weeks just
Cougar
to produce one.
coming.
I got me a cougar pelt. Motherfucker try to get me too.
I got a cougar too. That's my second pelt.
fucking cougars.
Fucking food.
I don't mind.
I know they just jump right out of the woods at you, and like you're a high value male or something.
But the reason I bring up the Eddie Bravo thing is because he does his conspiracy style interviews, and the one he just released earlier today was with Sam Tripoli, and they were talking about there's this YouTube channel. It's called like Lunch Break something or other.
Yeah,
Yeah,
David's
they're
mentioned
talking
him a
history.
few times, I think.
I'll watch it. My lunch.
Yeah, I had never heard of it before, and he
Yeah,
was
it's
just
fucking
going
awesome.
through like Tartaria kind of
Yeah,
information.
it's fucking great.
Going
man.
through it like really, really fast, and it's pretty interesting to see the logical reasoning that he gives with a lot of this stuff. He's not making a conclusion on one way or the other, but just showing you, hey.
So not everything is melted then.
I don't think anything's really melted Sorry, but I'm not going down that.
No,
road.
no, I'm just saying. I get that. He's not drawing a conclusion or telling you what it is in either direction. He's just presenting the information and does a good job at it without drawing conclusions and saying everything is Tartaria.
Correct. Yeah, and I think there's something that might have to do with Tartaria, but when I listened to Jason and Crow talk about that, they made some very compelling arguments in regards to anti-Tartaria. So, if you've never seen that before, I'd recommend going back and trying to find it. I couldn't.
Tell you what episode. Rose.
Yeah. Where's Rose at?
To tell you the minute that it was said. Just amazing.
Yeah, Rose is super awesome. She's an amazing lady. And I look forward to actually meeting her one day.
Yeah,
because she wasn't there in Vegas.
Yeah,
It's cool in person. Yeah, traveling's hard. Vegas was far.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'm hoping she picks something on the East Coast. I already heard she's not wanting Florida, so that's fine.
Well, I have a little bit of inside information on it, but
But yeah, you told secrecy, buddy. Yeah.
Well, if people say, "Can you keep a secret?" My answer is yes.
Oh, well, my answer is if you're going to tell me, it's no longer a secret.
Well,
because if you tell someone, it's no longer a secret.
Well, I'm sure Zack probably has a little bit of inside information on that too, because he's right over there.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Right, there you go. I know nothing. All right, what does this lady do, and do I need to talk to her?
I don't care where it is.
Oh, wrong button.
Quick draw.
At least I didn't shoot her.
Oh, share screen. Oh, Liz. We can do that. I think
we
Josh
can get
has to do
Liz
it,
at the
though.
next, Flat Earth Festival.
She was thinking about it.
Right?
Yeah, it might be her one opportunity to catch us all in one fair swoop instead of, driving all over the country or getting Ubers or whatever she had to do. But don't worry, Liz. I would still drive at least 10 hours, even if you came up non-Flattoberfest for me to get somewhere.
Whoa, there's a horse climbing a mountain. I think that was Walter's horse.
Oh, she's got that metal detector thing you guys are talking about.
Yeah. Oh! I told you I do that all the time. Sorry, Josh.
It's all right.
My horse don't
What are you
mind.
doing, crackhead horse?
He says it's cool. It's flat AF, yo.
Oh,
Did
and
you show up north to the screen yet?
Thunder Chicken, you were asking me a question, and I just did send you a message in Telegram, so check that out. But why does Moonlight create voltage on solar panels but no amps? It seems to violate the inverse square law. I don't think the inverse square law has anything to do with that at all. But it's because voltage is being produced from a well, there's 6 different ways you can generate voltage, but amperage basically doesn't exist at all unless you have a load, like a dishwasher or light bulbs or something like that. Now, granted, every single thing that conducts electricity, such as copper, silver, whatever else, it has a resistance value to it. So you can determine the amount of amperage that's actually on that wire at the moment. But if there's nothing plugged in, nothing's happening. There's just voltage present with a minuscule amount of amperage. So solar panels are not producing amperage. They are producing a power source such as voltage. Like, as an example, at a power plant or a generator, they are producing voltage. They are not producing amperage. The wires and bus bars are sized according to the amount of amperage that can flow through those particular conductors. But there is no actual amperage unless you actually have something plugged in or connected to that source voltage.
And it's really neat because if you take like a wire, say like a 10-meter wire, but you only get 10
Wait,
volts
where are we
of static charge on it, you can place it on that wire and it will take like 10 seconds almost. 5 seconds, between 5 to 10 seconds to get all the way. Electricity doesn't always travel at the speed of light. Electricity can travel very slow through wires if it's applied in a certain way.
Does electricity
Depending
ever
on what
travel
kind
at the
it is.
speed of light?
Well, I mean, some people could say light is electricity.
Well, that's what Zach was asking earlier. Like, what travels faster? Sound? Would you say, Zach? Sound, electricity, or how do you
Yeah,
phrase it?
light, sound, or heat. What comes first?
Yeah, that's a
Because-
deep dive of a question. I'm gonna.
Yeah, I mean, to have electricity, you already have all three, really. Maybe not to where the human eye can see it, but it's there. Like the what do they call that? St. Elmo's fire. It happens in like on ships that were out at sea, the wooden ships. Even they were made out of wood. But the electricity in the air had so much more potential in it that it would start shooting sparks off the edge of the mast way up high on top, and it would look like a ghost ship or something, like the ship was on a, like had blue flames coming out of the top of them. And they would say that was an ominous sign, and they were probably right. It was probably meant there's probably going to be bad weather or a lightning strike or something crazy about to happen. But yeah, it's been known for a long time. It wasn't ever
Alice shooting movie
explained.
or something?
And it happens out in the middle of swamps too, for some reason. St. Elmo's fire. Yeah, that's a neat one to look up. But that's natural. Electrical discharge is happening naturally, big enough for the human eye to see and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, electricity is super fascinating because, as you saw tonight, I shocked myself very slightly with 15,000 volts. But when I was working at, just let's say, in different high voltage situations where we were going to be actually disconnecting the switchgear to an entire facility for a shutdown,
Oh, crap.
which were 21,000 volts, we had to put on arc flash gear. Because if you get shocked by 15,000 volts on my little Jacob's ladder, it just hurts a little tiny bit. But then if you're inside of a power plant or a distribution room and you get hit by that, you're dead.
Yeah.
For what reason?
You're
I
having a
can't
bad
explain it.
time.
It does have to do with the body's electrical resistance. And yes, Thunder Chicken, you are a little rusty on your Ohm's law. Yeah, so volts times amps equals power, volts divided by amps
What
equals
happened?
resistance. That's
weird.
yeah, you're a little off on it. You can't divide those two things and equal the same thing.
You want to head outside.
By the way, I'm not trying to make this all about electricity, even though
No, electricity is cool, man.
So how does Parker Edmondson always going around with that butter knife, sticking it on every damn thing in his room, and it all sparks and he's fine? I don't get it.
But he's probably getting a little shock. You know, like I get shocked from the Van Graph. I'm fine.
Right.
dude, I want to build one of those. I was watching a video on that.
He never
How you can
reacts,
actually build
though.
your
He's
own.
Crazy.
He is crazy, dude.
He's
So I'm
nuts. I love him, man.
doing the Charleston out on the ice.
I know, on the ice. Yep.
Mama! Mama!
Hey, have you guys ever tried to build your own vacuum chamber? Like little miniature.
With a small, like one horsepower vacuum pump.
Well, you get whatever powerful vacuum pump you want, but actually getting the
broke
the
again.
materials
Spinning.
and at the
Yeah,
valves.
mine's
and
spinning
stuff.
too. I don't know.
Here's a
I'm doing started a mission.
Here's a question from the Adam Meekin says, how does the magnetic induction generate an instantaneous field, yet path lengths vary and establish at the same rate? Does this mean an equivalent speed? How does magnetic induction generate an instantaneous field, yet path lengths vary but establish at the same rate? Does this mean an equivalent speed? Okay, I get it.
Well, I think that's part of the question that Zack was posing, was which one is faster and how can you measure it? If you say it's instantaneous, that means it goes from 0 to 1 without any measurement in between.
Well, if you have two lengths, one is 0 to 1 and one is 0 to 3, but the induction fields generate at the exact same time. It doesn't like generate down the length. Like 0 to 1 occurs at the exact same rate of 0 to 3.
Yeah, there's got to be some sort of a way to measure it, though. And how would we ever possibly be able to do that without using a bunch of,
Well, that's a good
mumbo
question.
jumbo mathematics?
Yeah, controlling electricity. I don't think we can yet. Not that perfectly, I should say, because it really is messy. I mean, they say it's exactly 120 volts, and even the car batteries are different. They say it's a 12-volt battery, but there's really like usually 14 volts in that battery.
Right.
Yep.
So it's never like exactly the same. There's not many car batteries you're going to go up to and find, especially if you get a real fine-tuned meter like a Fluke. None of them are ever going to be the exact same. So electricity it's kind of messy. I don't know. See, it happened again, Walter, where I started a mission and the wagon never came, and
I immediately
I can't restart another one
with it.
Yeah,
I don't know what's
I hear
going
you.
on with it. It's probably too many people on a Friday night. It's probably what's part of it.
And for everyone that's listening right now, you can go online and look up how to make your own battery. This is an actual project I do with one of my classes, like in week 1 of electrical theory, where I tell them to bring 20 pennies to class. And I provide all the tin foil or aluminum foil and the cardboard and the vinegar and the salt.
You can use zinc too.
Yeah, well, yeah, you can do different materials, but I just say pennies because pretty much everyone can afford pennies. And then I have them build their own battery. And then that's how I start to show them how to use a multimeter.
Do they still use copper in pennies?
It's copper surface.
Okay.
All
right.
If you cut one in half, it's like something else, like steel or something.
Yeah.
Or aluminum or whatever.
Copper and zinc, that's what's in most batteries. Now, I've taken apart multiple different 9-volt batteries, and I found them where sometimes it'll be a piece of copper and a piece of zinc with a little dielectric in between it, just a little piece of like whatever, like a wax piece of paper.
Right.
And there will be
insulator.
There will be 6 of those. 6 different cells all stacked together in unison to make the 9 volts. So it's like 1.5 volts each. And then I found them where it's these little tiny, they're smaller than AAAs even. They're these little batteries that are shaped just like that though. And there's 6 of them in unison lined up and then connected to the power, the output. It's weird. They're not all the same, those 9-volt batteries.
Yeah, electricity is one of those things that has convinced me that the ether is absolutely factual. There's nothing that's going to convince me otherwise, because electricity is one of those unknown things that works. And go ahead.
I'm sorry, I was just excited to answer Liz's question. You can indeed make a potato battery. You can make a better aluminum battery.
I did a potato battery for my very first science experiment.
I've done that too.
Yeah.
With a nail and wrapping the wire. Yep. Oh, yeah. Wow, that took me back. I did it with
I
Nick
know. That's why I was
Hudak
excited to answer. Yep.
in,
Yeah, it's
at
one of those really-
Liberty Elementary School. He lived like right in front of the school. Yeah.
It's a really cool experiment with a potato that you can show children. It's
Mhm.
completely safe. Just showing them basic math, what electricity kind of is, and then just getting them to basically become curious.
All right, Liz.
That's a great example.
Can we go? Can we go bounty hunt at least? We can go find people that did real bad stuff, so you won't feel bad when we have to kill their friends.
Yeah. We won't scalp them.
I won't drag them around on the horse or anything like that. Throw them in a horse trough with their hands tied behind their back. None of that. We won't do any of that stuff.
I just know my dude is constantly cold and freezing and hungry.
Go buy a coat. You got money.
I went to the Gus guy, but he wants
No,
pelts
not
for
from
coats.
Gus. You got to buy it from your catalog.
Oh, that's what that's what that catalog is? Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can't pull that back up. I thought it was an instruction manual.
Oh,
No.
That's how you get your bullets.
Because it's kind of what it looks like. Horses, hunting, fishing, clothing. Okay.
Yeah, I'm in the dog outfit, and it says it's cold. That's unusual.
But Adam is asking if the field generates varying paths, some longer, some shorter, but the field speed is at rate C. Does the longer field path take more time?
That's what I was
Shorter
asking
field
earlier.
path?
I know. I don't know. I was asking when you have, if it's at like 7.83 hertz, compared to something that's 44,000 or 44 gigahertz. Like, to go that same distance, do they still travel at the same path? I don't know. You'd have to really like measure the cycles almost, like, because to go 8 whatever it is, I'm having brain 7.83, the Earth's resonant frequency, that's like 4,300 something miles. And there's no way that, but then it's also the smaller ones, it says 44,000 of those, or however many in a second. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's a great question. And this is where we need Bob.
Yeah. Yeah, he knew a lot about this kind of stuff.
That was his specialty, I think, wasn't it?
Well, yeah, like microwave transmissions and stuff like that. Oh, I gotta get a bounty going. Are you ready, Nemo?
I guess. I thought I bought a coat, but I didn't put it on.
You can go right here.
Yeah, you gotta pick it up.
To pick it up.
Yeah,
and then it'll be on your horse.
Yeah, if you come up right to right in the corner
What do you?
to the train station manager, you can pick up your deliveries.
Oh,
This ain't.
of course.
Oh no! If you bought a coat, you should.
It's not Amazon.
No, it's not just.
Well, it is sort of. It just takes a little bit longer.
Yeah, you have to
up there.
collect deliveries. You can do it at your camp if you. No, I think you can do it at your camp all the time.
At the box, at the lock box or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Strong box.
You might have to buy that though. Do you have one of those, Josh?
I guess it's because I always go to the store
Okay.
and look at what I'm buying before I buy it. That's why I don't ever.
Yeah, you're standing in the store. Yeah, he bought it out here in the wild.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I guess that's why I never did it at the lot box because I'm always wanting to see. I got to get that shit styling. Oh,
Yeah, get Nemo a coat. I'm the dog right now. This is the final bounty hunter outfit. There's Josh.
right. I'm gonna put.
Yeah,
mine
check
on,
out my
man. If
character
you go
right here,
roll
Josh.
bad like that.
It's just full of buckles and all kinds of weird stuff. But yeah,
A little
This-
You
S&M.
need to get under the light so I can see you better.
I named this one I Am the Dog.
Still cast some shitty
I'm gonna
light.
look up. Yeah, if I look up, he looks up on the game. That's crazy, isn't it?
Really is.
So you're doing the Thorogood?
Who's doing the Thorogood?
You.
Well, the day you were born, the nurses all gathered round.
Let's see. What? Okay, murderer and horse thief. I don't like horse thieves. He's a small reward, though. And his name's Jack Fowler. I don't think we're going to do him.
Hold
Let's
up.
see.
I'm trying to get in with you hard as I can.
Yeah, I know. I'm waiting. We got
This is
Mean
taking forever.
Gene Barnett attempted to stick up a saloon and a poker game taking place there.
Fine.
But he didn't,
And he injured 2 people and killed another.
and still couldn't get away with anything? What a dipshit.
Yeah. Then we got Wiley Price. Once a cowhand of some repute, Price has been found guilty of switching prize cattle for sickly and diseased animals during his drives. Known to be hard-nosed and a deadly shot, he is now a fugitive in criminal company. And then we have the 3 widows. The widows of feared highwaymen Dean Brady, Jose Perez, and Miles Stanton have taken up arms in lawless vengeance for their God-willed execution of their iniquitous husbands. Not to be underestimated. I don't want to kill them. They're just going and killing the people that killed their husbands, so I don't want to fuck with them. You want to go get Wiley Price? The guy that's fucking switching
Man, it's not gonna let
sickly
me get
cattle.
in. I don't know what's going on. My game is just acting heinous.
Ooh, I got smokes. Thanks, shithead.
Here you go, Walter. See if that helps. I sent one to you.
It won't even let me go to the social. I just went back out and came back through and joined the hole in the wall through that menu. Hopefully, it's doing something now.
Face Bones has joined the hole in the wall gang.
Cool.
It said.
Yeah,
This dude's a dick. Let me
I'm
out.
able to join. Joining is currently disabled for this session. So yeah, I'm
Not enough
getting in.
room.
I would.
Are the other slots locked on the posse? Have you got your posse locked down?
No, it's. I got a big thing and everything. I'll go to a new session. You guys, I'll send you an invite.
But your amount of members may be overloaded. Like
No, I have a big one.
Amanda and Paul. No. You still have Amanda and Paul and
Someone clip that.
all those people still in a list. I don't know where that list is, but I had to go take people out of that list to get Brian in the other day. Remember? That might be what it is. Somewhere it'll.
You're in my list as current members. All members. No. Facebone's Good Time for All. Brian, Josh, Nemo. It's all members.
Get in there regardless. I don't know why.
No, it wouldn't let me invite you either.
I can't open my social. I said my game is fucked tonight. I don't know what's going on. But
Well, aren't we sloppy? We're just one big sloppy posse.
sloppy posse.
You're having way too much.
Very sloppy because I still haven't figured out how to get this stupid coat. I said it was delivered, but the postman doesn't have it. I don't know if it's
go to your now go to your horse. Yeah. Now jump on your horse.
Or walk up to you.
No, it won't be in there yet. We're gonna have to go back to a camp.
No, you shouldn't have to. I never had to go back to a camp to get my coat.
No?
I don't think so.
Was it? I know outfits are on your horse. Oh, did you buy it from a store though?
I bought it from the catalog.
No, Josh, did you buy yours from a store?
I know. I'm pretty sure I got it from the catalog.
Interesting.
Anytime I think I bought stuff in the catalog, it's pretty much only.
I never thought I'd be happy watching video games. WTF, Liz.
If we all cross the river, we'll be wet posse.
Who has the antlers?
With stubble.
Brian has the antlers. Okay, here come invites, gentlemen. That's some nice posse heading my way. Do you want to start yours, Walter, and see if that helps?
I mean, I can and see what happens.
It doesn't matter. I mean, I just didn't start mine yet, so I was just...
Or maybe we could cut it. I see one big posse here and one big posse here. Why not just get some scissors?
That's just wrong, Josh. That's just...
He's just trying to cut it down to size, that's all.
Okay, I'll reform this one.
Okay, I have, again, no clue what the hell's...
Okay, I'll send you an invite then.
No, I'm here with you. I joined your session. Do.
All right, gentlemen, I think I'm going to be heading out here pretty soon, but I have something I've been working on for a while in regards to a presentation. It's not perfected yet, but I don't really care where I do it at because I don't stream aside from my classes, but it's going to be in regards to free energy. And I know it's a very controversial topic to talk about because there's a lot of holes in regards to that entire concept. But maybe next week or on Globebusters Tech or something like that, where I can present it and see let people see what I've been researching and the experiments that I've actually been doing.
That'd be good.
Cool.
I'm going to put on some antlers, like Brian's. Oh, do I have any antlers? What's my custom outfit right now? No. Damn.
Quick draw.
Just shoot me?
No.
Just a little.
So, all right, everyone. I bid you a farewell. Thank you very, very much for having me on, letting me speak some gibberish to you.
So long.
Thank you for coming, Andrew.
Farewell. Auf Wiedersehen. Goodbye. Adieu. Adieu. To you and you and you.
Are you not able to get in, Walter?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, I'm trying. Hang on.
Sorry. I'm kind of...
Quick draw.
I'm trying to get my controller back. Like, the social invites came through. I had to move my mouse, and then now I'm trying to...
He's crouched down.
I can't uncrouch.
Hit. Oh, you're on a controller, aren't you? I don't know
Yeah, but I had to move my mouse, and now I'm trying to regain my controller.
Oh, click your mouse on the screen, maybe? Did you click it off the screen?
That's what the quick draw is. That's where the quick draw is coming from. But click at the mouse. All right, let me try this again.
Oh shit, he's coming through fast. He's like, you are fucking nuts. I'm getting out of this place.
All right, I think I got it back now.
Why are they just shooting at this guy's feet, but not shooting him?
I think it's fine to let me in.
Let's go get them varmints.
I know, we're seeing if Walter can't join in too. These servers are giving him trouble. Yeah, it didn't used to be like, oh, I'm seeing a blue dot up here.
Oh, shit. I see clouds.
Oh, shit. Face bones.
Although y'all are all showing as not my posse color on the map.
No, because...
We joined his posse.
What did I just do? Oh, I just joined the game. Hell. Maybe
I ain't scared to slide into more than one posse in a day.
I'll get up in that posse. Don't worry. All right.
Ooh, Horatio Wallace and J.B. Tills wanted for the abduction of God-fearing women. Oh,
There we go.
So
That's
fuck
noble.
them up.
yeah.
Oh, we're gonna them
fuck
dudes.
these guys up. These
In the
guys
name
are-
of God.
I almost want to kill them, but we'll let them hang. We'll let them hang. We'll do it right.
What?
Oh, so keep them
Oh,
alive.
well, I guess if they die, which
So I just shoot
kill
'em in the
people
leg.
all the time, so don't feel bad if you kill them, even on purpose, really, because it fucking crashed,
I think
You
God
cock-
wants us to kill him.
sucker.
And I
That's
just ate
lame.
up all my meat.
There it goes. Mine's done.
Yours
Okay.
crashed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Might be a sign.
Yeah. I think it is.
Wah wah wah. Are you a blue dot, Billington OS?
We are. Nice.
Liz didn't want me to change. She knows who's who now. Oh, as soon as it gets nice out, Liz, I'm Huck Finn like 90% of the time. I wear overalls. I'm barefoot. I got a big straw hat on. I'm wearing goggles, though. Aviator goggles. Or balloonist goggles, I think they're called.
He's got a friend named Jim.
What time is it even? I don't even know.
It's late.
Oh, wow.
8:30.
9:35.
Look at us.
Yeah,
We're
y'all call it. If we
2.5 hours in already. 2:41.
I know, and there's still people watching. That's the amazing
I know, right?
Y'all are rocking, man. Thank y'all.
I gave up watching like 40 minutes ago.
My phone died. I haven't even looked at chat.
All right, then let's call it.
Alrighty. Thank y'all. You guys are the best, hanging out watching us do shit like this.
Watching us be retarded, right?
This is what we do when we're not here, when we hang out together. We just get on a game and
Ham it up.
yeah,
Hang out, right?
it's a lot. I usually don't cuss this much, but with all you guys in here, I forget that we're even live and Liz is listening.
Yeah.
So sorry if I said anything too.
Yeah. Ditto. I know I probably did say some things, so
I'm not
especially
sorry.
when I got scratched.
I got a dirt.
No,
mark.
Josh isn't sorry.
I'm only sorry for all the things I don't say.
That's right.
All right, then. I really do have plans on reaching out and trying to get somebody on. I don't know who or when, but probably here.
All right.
If not here, then over
Here
there at the
and
other one.
soon.
Yep. All right, then. Love you guys. We should be back here next week. Ow. That's my hip.
Ah.
Sorry. That one like shook me to the core. Felt like a
Electric jolt.
a tuning fork.
Yeah, those are the worst.
Popped my
Right
hip.
on the front of your hip, on that bone.
Kind of on the side, but it was enough to vibrate me from my head to my toes, right all through that hip joint.
Oof.
All right, I think I'm good. You guys have a great weekend. Don't think I've got much planned. I would like
No,
to
it's
get in there.
sweat and yuck. I'll probably be up here playing with y'all.
I like to get over there
Yeah,
on
it's going to be
breakpoint once in a
yucca
while
here.
and try to
What'd you
run.
say, Josh? I'm sorry.
So I'd like to get over there and play some breakpoint one of these days.
Yeah, I got to
Right.
get it downloaded.
Is that,
I had it at one point, I think. Is it the same one we're... No, it's not the same one we're playing.
the
Is it
one-
free?
you should have it. You've got it. It's the one you were playing before the one that we were playing.
Okay, as long as I was looking at how many free games I've gotten from Epic. I'm up to
Yeah, I
210.
may have it already and not even realize.
Jeez.
Is that not insane? Those are all free except for one. One I paid for, this one, Red Dead. 210 games in my library. I was like, wow, I had no clue.
No, you don't have. Do you have enough room? You've got them all downloaded, or you?
No, none of
like,
them are
cycle-
downloaded.
They're all-
Only the ones that I play, I download.
Play right.
That Epic, right?
Shout out to Carrie Musgrave. Shout out to Awesome Austin.
Carrie!
What's up, y'all?
Austin.
You need to get in here too, Austin.
Oh, no shit.
Just
right?
talking
And that
about
little
you.
rider.
My horse on Red Dead was starting to act up. So I had to do a little direct reining to get it back under control. I had to show my horse who's boss. And they was just making fun of me. He said, "Oh, look at Josh. He's just riding around in circles." Nope. Gotta show him who's in charge. All right. Well, y'all came in just as we were leaving. We love you. And we will see you back here. Probably Monday morning. But definitely Friday night for more Have No Sphere. Make sure you're still subbed to the Iron Realm Media Podcast backup channel, the one with the red logo. And while you're at it, just head on over to the one with the blue logo, the main Iron Realm Media channel, and just make sure you're still subbed over there because they like to just chuck subscribers like it's going out of style. Just can't seem to really break that mark where we are and gain any real momentum as far as channel growth. So that's always exciting. Anyway, I'm just going to sit here and keep mumbling if I don't get off of here. Love you guys. Great weekend. Great week. Be good. Be well. We love you. Bye-bye.
Love y'all. Thank y'all.